All right, there we go. I wonder how I get my chat big, bro. I wonder how I get my chat big, bro. I wonder how I get my chat big, bro. Let's move this down here like that. Mess with this stuff real quick. Oh yeah, we're gonna get straight to it, man. Oh, yo, what it do, y'all, man? Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe, man. I gotta get straight to it, man, about Gigi, man. That lady is wild, man, and I want to tell you about the phone call that I got last night about this chick, man. All right, how do I do this, bro? Live chat. I'll get this to be bigger, bro. Nah, not like that. All right, hold on, y'all. Give me a second. All right, I'm back. Damn, bro. Finally, I've been sick as. Hey, look, I got a lot going on right now, Burger. Let me keep it real, man. With this move in July, we got going to the ranch, getting my house together to sell. I got a lot of stuff going on, man. School, school getting ready to end for the kids, graduation, stuff like that. Hodge, what it do, my guy? He had waiting for days. Nah, for real. Hey, Hodge, if anybody know, you should know how quickly things, change in my house. You know that firsthand. Like I can tell y'all one thing, and it could be 20 minutes out from that time, and it'll change because of how my house operates, especially with all my kids. You know what I mean? So, your real life more important, yeah. But like I said, we are literally less than a month and a half out from moving to the ranch, so we got a lot of stuff we got to get together as far as this house, the selling it process, clearing it out. The whole process was just moving. Period, man. So house got sold. We're in the process of doing all that right now, Hosh. We are definitely in the process of doing that. But it's a lot, I gotta deal with, man, every day. You like I said, if anybody know, Hosh. You already know, bro, what I deal with on a daily basis in my household, because you have witnessed it over Discord for I don't know how long, man. So like people need to understand I could be 2 minutes out from a live and it'll change like that. You feel me? But what it do though, man? I decided to pop out for like an hour real quick, man. So I want to tell y'all about of course I'm gonna show y'all the 600 content. I might as well while I'm live. Also, man, this chick Gigi, man. I understand she got her supporters and everybody over there feeling sorry for this girl, man. But man, that woman is there's a lot y'all don't know, man. And I actually spoke to a couple of her family members last night that actually called me and told me something, and it just shows, man, what I've been trying to say about this girl the whole time. Like she's a liar. Something's going on with her mentally. But she's a woman, so people are gonna lean towards her more. But it's just sad to see the direction the whole situation with her is going, man. But we're gonna get straight to it though. Hold on, let me fix something real quick. But yeah, of course, man. I just want to show y'all a lot of the stuff that's been going on. People think because we haven't been putting out content that we lost this internet war. Like I'm a grown man. I got a lot of stuff going on, man. I've already let my team know, like, expect a lack of content from me because of the simple fact that I'm in the process of moving. You see what I'm saying? So, and like I said, kids, schools ending, stuff like that. Hold on. All right, I'm back. But like I said, I do want to lean towards more of positive content as well. You already know I'm a gamer, so there's a lot of times I do want to do gaming. I ain't got time to be going back and forth with irrelevant ass lying ass people the whole time I'm live. You feel me? And like I said, hey, pay attention to this upcoming Sunday. If everything fall into place, y'all gonna see how we've been saying motherfuckers is liars, man. You know, when you got a bigger name with this shit, you got bigger platforms that are able to spin your narratives, to spin your lies. You become believable. You know what I mean? So just pay attention and y'all gonna see. But it says you got Xbox or PlayStation. I got I'm on PC, Phil, but I do got the new Xbox as well. Of course, so you got to keep one of those tucked for games like GTA, because you know GTA 6 is not gonna drop on PC the first day. You know, so if you want to touch that the first day, you got to keep a console tucked. So, but I'm definitely on PC. PC is the way to go. But I'm gonna show y'all, man. Hold on, let me make a post real quick because I want everybody to know I'm live before I show this content with the boy Snitch Hunnet, man. It's okay, 2K25 or other show 25. Oh yeah, I don't do no basketball, Phil. I'm all either shooters. I just started playing Madden again in 20 years. I haven't touched a Madden since 2005, and I finally started playing another one when Madden 25 came out. And that's only because, you know, the Niners had the cover. So, but hold on real quick. Let me make this post that I'm live because I went live out of nowhere. So, yeah, Salem. And I don't want nobody to miss the 600 content, man, because I want to show y'all what I've been telling y'all that I had, right? Hold on. Let me post it to my Instagram real quick. Doo-doo. Hold on real quick, y'all. All right, boom. There we go. But if y'all don't know, I've been saying I was gonna drop the 600 content. I know I was procrastinating with it, but I'm gonna finally show y'all, man, because everybody has been waiting on it. So I just want to show y'all the actual. Hold on, give me a second. Where's my files at? Oh, down here. I want to show y'all that they just lie so much. I'm gonna point out the lies to y'all first. Then we're gonna go from there. It says, "What's up, Hoodlum?" Said, "What's going on?" I missed. You ain't missed nothing, Mary. We just got the live started. Just got it started. I'm about to put up some videos real quick just to show y'all the contradiction in Wack and 600 and how they lie. And I also want to point out how they're using, like I said, bigger platforms to try to clear their name. Like they're all of a sudden trying to like point the finger at everybody else. Like, oh, it was them. And remember in the beginning, it was, this is my team. Don't come here. We do this, we do that. to them just pointing the finger at everybody else. Oh, it was loose cannon, it was IBM, it was hoodlum. So I'm gonna just show you how people contradict themselves and they just lie. And like I said, they use Adam and Act with those bigger platforms to spin their lies. So what video I got first? All right, so we gonna get straight to 600. I want to show y'all that he's a liar. And you know, their new thing is trying to put the whole no jumper situation all on IBM. There's a fly in here, all on IBM. And then anybody that seen that whole situation with no jumper, we all know who put the video out first. That's, like I said, that's how I got the video the first time before the actual raw footage was sent to me, was 600's YouTube. But now he got Adam saying that I put the video out first. So this is their narrative they want to spin. And it's like, okay, why are you guys so desperately trying to clear y'all name with this shit? You see what I'm saying? Says, yeah, I've been seeing a lot of inconsistency in a lot of people's platform and it pissed me off. Right. But this is what they do. It's people like Wack, they use these bigger platforms to spread lies. Like I said, anybody listening to Ack or Adam 22, they're gonna be like, oh, it's true because, you know, they're a bigger platform. But I'm finna show y'all, man, these motherfuckers, man, they're desperately, for some reason, they're trying to, you know, get away from this situation, man, and I don't understand why. So let's go to this video right here. Okay, I want y'all to listen and watch this.
Well, that video that we briefly mentioned, that was the beating at No Jumper, it was actually recorded and sent to 600. And we're going to talk about 600 because you had an interesting phone call with 600, Munchie. But I was talking to someone yesterday.
All right, so what Alex Alonso is speaking on in this clip is the situation that happened at No Jumper. Okay, now this is the thing I'm trying to point out. They're using Adam and academics to say, well, Hoodlum put the video out first. If you go listen to the last couple lies on No Jumper, Adam has said it 2 or 3 times. IBM Hoodlum put the video out first, which is a lie. Y'all gotta understand, I just hit the YouTube scene not too long ago. Now, Alex Alonso, anybody who knows who he is, he's fucking huge on YouTube. Everybody knows who he is. How is it that these people with these bigger names didn't know anything about IBM Hoodlum putting out a video? Everybody knew 600 put it out. If I put it out first, I think they would have been saying a long time ago that, oh, the cat IBM Hoodlum put the video out first. Okay, guys already did coming in. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Yeah, make sure you guys hit the like button, share, subscribe. But just listen to what he's saying. And this is a while ago, you know what I mean, when the video first, around the time the video first hit. So listen.
Today about how did that beating video even get to the internet? And 600 proudly proclaims, I'm the one that dropped it first. I'm the
Oh, what it do? I know it's a late notice, man. I went live out of nowhere only because I'm pissed off. Gigi's a liar. And I hope some people come to reality when it comes to this chick. But I'm going to tell y'all about a phone call I got last night from her family, okay? It's just sad. It's absolutely ridiculous. But listen to Alex Alonso. You heard what he said. He proudly proclaimed he's the first one that put the video out. Like I said, if you guys were paying attention back then, everybody know 600 was the first person to put not only the footage, but the raw footage on the internet. Nothing was out there until he did it. Like I said, the first time I had the video is from clipping his YouTube channel before the raw footage was actually sent to me. Okay, so listen to what he's saying.
One that released it like that was a good thing,
because I was the first one to break, you know, the video. You know what I mean? And
now
within a few minutes,
you hear this dude talking about how he was the first one to break the video. Okay, so the same thing with Wack. If you go back in time, around the time No Jumper, a little bit after No Jumper, you know, these guys was, you know, taking the credit. I was the first one to put the video out. Wack on Clubhouse, yeah, my team do this, my team do that. Don't come up to No Jumper playing with us. Remember, this is what it was. Even with Adam 22, listen to, I'm gonna play some audio from what Wack said about the whole No Jumper beating. Okay, it says Gigi a liar, but Lucid Entertainment. No, Zero. They're both liars. We're not gonna sugarcoat that. I've already said it here many a times that Luce is a liar. Have I not? How many people in the chat have actually heard me say Luce is a liar? That's facts. He lied about a lot of shit. But Gigi's a liar as well. And I'm gonna show y'all how she's a liar once again. The same thing she tried to do with me when she said I threatened her. Guess what, Zero? Nobody has won that 1K I put on the table because nobody has been able to send me audio where they heard me threaten her. Like I said, you guys heard her say, "Oh, you said you're gonna do what to me?" Y'all never heard me say I'm gonna do that to her. Exactly. Like I said, that 1K offer is still on the table. On my dead sister, rest in peace. Anybody could pull the audio from that live she had, and you hear Hoodlum threaten Gigi. I give you a 1K right now. Dead homies. It says Luz Custer is your girlfriend. Oh, we don't want to hear that, Big T. But anyways, listen to the audio.
My video was removed.
Go over there. No,
My video was removed within a matter of minutes.
Hold on. Let me rewind this, and I'm gonna turn it up so y'all can hear it loud and clear. And remember, this is, I think 600 made this video that you hear this audio of like maybe 3 or 4 days after the no jumper incident. So let's rewind it. Let's listen to it again.
And within a few minutes, my video
Let me
was
rewind
removed.
it. Let me rewind it
I
again.
was the first one to break.
Hold on.
Like that was a good thing.
Because
Matter of fact, let's just start.
phone call
Let's just start it over. Listen to
Well,
this shit.
that video that we briefly mentioned that was the beating at No Jumper, it was actually recorded and sent to 600. And we're going to talk about 600 because you had an interesting phone call with 600, Munchie. But I was talking to someone yesterday about how did that beating video even get to the internet? And 600 proudly proclaims, "I'm the one that dropped it first. I'm the one that released it." Like that was a good thing.
Right. Like I said, why wasn't he saying IBM Hoodlum if IBM Hoodlum was the first one to put out the video? Okay, now listen to 600 and his video he made 2 or 3 days later. Listen.
Because I was the first one to break, the video. You know what I mean? And within a few minutes, my video was removed. My video was removed.
It's a woman, bro. Of course, she leading off emotions. I mean, I understand that Zero, but at the same time, don't lie. This is the second or third time she's lied on me. And like I said, once we get done with this 600 situation, I'm going to show y'all. I'm going to show you what this girl does and how she purposely starts shit with people who are not even worried about her. Okay? The same thing with the whole me so-called threatening her. All that started from her texting my phone out of fucking nowhere. I don't communicate with this girl talking shit to me. You know, if a person telling you it's up and I got something for you out of nowhere, come on, man. And she had her lie believing I just called her and started talking shit to her. But anyway, let's listen to the audio.
Within a matter of minutes, YouTube removed the video. When I get the video, I was told the video is a skit. It was just a skit, filming of a movie, series.
Why don't you believe Wack won't be a part of? I've seen the paperwork, Zero. Y'all not listening to me. I don't care if y'all think I'm lying. I understand certain people I deal with lie, but I ain't gonna lie. I don't have no reason to lie. I've seen the paperwork. They have Adam 22 and Wack in the paperwork as did not cooperate. Now, this is the part I've been calling Adam out on. Mind you, I've said it over and over and over. I was on the fucking phone with Kenan when Adam 22 called not too long after the no jumper situation and said that the nigga Wack was up there begging for his job to keep his job at no jumper. That's when he showed Wack the surveillance footage from his building. And Wack literally pointed at every person in the video and named them. And that's what I don't understand about the rainbow guy, Gizzy, because the first person Wack named in the video was Gizzy. Okay? Now, mind you, the police have the footage from the building. So if you're saying in the paperwork that Adam didn't cooperate, that's a lie, because how did you get the footage from the building? So now it's like, okay, why are you protecting him? Why are you lying in the paperwork saying he didn't cooperate and he did? How do you think they got the footage from the building? He had to give it to him. Okay? I'm trying to tell you, it's confidential is the reason why. Like, I'm literally on the verge of just showing y'all a mugshot of one of the people that's going to jail. So y'all can fucking believe me, because y'all think because Luce be lying that I'm lying. I have no reason to lie to y'all. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to like, fuck it. I'm going to show. The reason why I just told somebody, I think it was Zero in the comment. No, it was D-Twins. I don't want to put it out there because people are going to run with it and use it as content. If it's going to get put out there, I'm going to use this shit as content. But dead homies, Wack and Adam 22 are in there as they didn't cooperate, and they are not part of the people that's going to jail. There's 5 witnesses, 4 females, 1 dude. Okay, I can tell you what Jay Reed reported. That's how I keep trying to tell y'all. Marciano is not cooperating. I don't care about him calling in. Only one person is cooperating, and that's Jay Reed. He listed everything he got robbed for. I know exactly what charges they hitting everybody with. I know what happened with some of his fucking credit cards after the fact. All of that. I'm trying to tell you, man. I seen the paperwork. Y'all not listening to me. They been served Cannon with the paperwork while he's in the feds. They been served the fucking paperwork. But anyways, let's get back to this audio.
Whatever, props were used, nobody was harmed, you know, and that's what I said when I did.
You said Gigi definitely got clout chasing, bitter baby mama vibes. It's not bitter, LA, and you know what? I gave her the benefit of the doubt by saying, okay, she's bitter. But after that phone call, when she provoked me with text message, and then I call her and say, well, what a dude you say you gonna have link with me in Houston, and the first thing come out her mouth is you're threatening me, I knew something was mentally wrong at that point. Okay, so bitterness with Gigi is a compliment. Okay, she's not bitter. She's mentally fucked up.
The video, I said, hey, check this out. This is from a skit. Nobody was harmed. You know, anything you see in this movie is props. Blah 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 blah. Enjoy. Y'all let me know what y'all think. And I went on and showing the footage that I received. Right. So YouTube removed it. Bam. Violence.
Look what video up, Mary. Which one you talking about? Which one you talking about? Play this audio. Just listen.
Blah, blah, blah. Oh, wait. I'm getting strikes on my page for this? That's crazy, right? So
if you listen, 600 is basically talking about
I wasn't there,
how he was the first one to put the video on the internet. He actually put the raw footage. He started getting strikes for it because he was supposedly told that it was a prop video. So when he put the video on YouTube, he started getting strikes for it. So just listen to what he's saying. And hey, LA, I swear to God, when I get done with this shit, the new shit they spent on me, and I didn't know anything about it until I got the phone call last night. Okay, so listen to this audio.
And like, you know what I'm saying, that video went viral. I don't know how they got the video because my video was.
So, Zero, let me explain this to you. Is lying rare? Answer that question. Is somebody exposing somebody baby mama or baby daddy rare? No, there's nothing special about her situation. It's because it's loose, she's clout chasing off of it. If you think that she's over there exposing him because she hate him, she's exposing him because she's obsessed with him. Pay attention to what's going on over there in that channel. Whenever she's able to do one live and don't mention loose, then I can say she's bitter. But she's obsessed with the man. Pay attention. In due time, y'all will see. Mark my words. Everything over there is going to start crumbling because exactly what I'm saying right now is going to start coming to light. The girl is obsessed with Luce. Like I said, the girl speaks as if she's still with him. There's no way you're telling me on the phone we've been together since 2018. Are y'all not catching on to that type of shit? You've never been to our house before. She speaks as if they're still together. Okay. You said, how retired? How am I obsessed with her? And this girl keep plotting on me. And like I said, when I get done with this, I'm gonna explain to y'all and show y'all how she keeps plotting on me. I don't even be worried about this chick. Her family called me last night about something she did. But anyways, let's run the audio. Come on.
Edited. You know what I'm saying? I thought I had exclusive video. So my video was edited because I don't want to get striked. But next thing I look up, as the day goes by.
And that's a lie because his video was not edited. A lot of people got the footage from his channel. He didn't edit the video. It was the raw footage. Okay, because remember, Wack Hunnet said something differently how he got the footage. We're going to get into that too. I'm going to show y'all how these dudes is just liars and they're trying to cover their tracks because they're so scared to be attached to this situation all of a sudden. Gigi's still in love with Luz. Look at the video she makes about him. Right. If anybody, thank you, Wu-Tang. Like I said, if anybody don't see what's going on over there, that's on you. I can't wait for everything to hit the fan so you can be like, damn, I wasted all my time. I was fooled. It's motherfuckers literally saying, hey, wake up and smell the coffee. Y'all crazy over there. I understand you got people that's going to relate to certain people. There's probably people who've been through what Gigi been through, which is normal. Like I said, you meet a dude, he sell you a dream, pump you up with a kid, dip on your ass for a better female. That shit is normal where I come from. There's nothing, you know, over the top about her situation. That shit happens. It's common. It happens all the time. So if y'all want to sit over there and waste y'all time, in due time, y'all all gonna hate that motherfucker. Watch.
The whole video
all right, play the audio.
Look. Loose cannon, da 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 da. Wack 100, da 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 da. I'm like, oh, wait, what's going on, right?
All right, so boom. I want y'all to listen to that part right there.
I'm like, oh. As the day goes by, though.
Listen to the two names he said that went viral with the video after it happened. Listen.
The whole video went viral. Loose cannon, da 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 da. Wack 100, da 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 da. I'm like, oh, wait, what's going on, right?
Big band. They all liars.
Well, the cameras was already rolling before it really got physical, right?
Yeah, that means they knew it was about to happen. Yeah,
You know,
Premeditated.
and I don't believe 600 was there. Whoever shot it sent it to 600, and then he uploaded it, and that's how we saw it. And
You
then-
hear it? That's how we saw it. That's how everybody first seen that video, okay? It's because 600. Like I said, Alex Alonso, Munchie B, all these guys are huge on YouTube. If IBM Hoodlum was the first one to put that video out, why aren't they not saying my name right now? How do I get overlooked? But remember, this is what 600 and Wack have Adam 22 currently keep saying on his live every time we go live. IBM Hoodlum put out the video. He put it out first, okay? Adam 22 is in their back pocket right now, and that's because he needs Wack at this point. He definitely needs Wack. If No Jumper's dying, we already know who's bringing the majority of the numbers right now, Wack. So Wack is in a situation where he can control Adam. Here, feed you this. This is how this going to go. Now, if you're going to blatantly lie, that means you're hiding something. Remember, what's the whole point of a lie? To cover up something. So boom. All right. So y'all listen to that, right? Now, let's get to this. Now, where's it at right here? Boom, 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 boom. All right, here we go. Listen to this shit.
Y'all like, what are you talking about?
All right, so I want to pause that right there. Now, mind you, this picture you see right here was a video he made a day after Wack 100 tried to cover his tracks for 600, and I broke it down and I caught him up. Okay, so let me show y'all what I mean. Okay, I'm gonna put it in the chat. Hold on. Well, on the screen. IBM integrity for money. So I'm gonna show y'all what I'm talking about. All right. So here's the first lie. Okay. Here's the first lie, which I've already spoke on this before, but this is the first lie. Like I said, my whole thing is to show that they're liars. Okay. Because everybody's gonna call Luce a liar. We all know they lie. Blase, blase, whatever. Right. All right. So let me go here real quick. I don't know why my alarm's going off. Instagram. All right, so let me pull this over here real quick. Right? And boom, messages. Right? All right, so remember, in the beginning of me pointing out that the nigga 600 put the video out first, they were desperately trying to cover their tracks with the video, right? So remember, Wack makes a post. Hold on, let me pull this down real quick so I can see the chat. All right, Wack makes a post, right? And this is what he says right here. He's pointing out, if you look at the arrow, he pointed out the time and date, okay? The time and date says Saturday, December 28th at 8:08 p.m. Now, when you read the caption, right, on that post, right, where's it at? Here, right? It says, this bozo is literally talking about himself. Talking about me, right? Loose Cannon sent Christopher Lovejoy, 600, your post to repost, dummy. Then you put my name on the post. I've never met you in my life. Don't reference or mention me. You're the police, it seems. Right? So, and what he was trying to say in this was, well, the reason why 600 got the video to post on his YouTube is because Loose Cannon sent him your video, which is this one right here with all the writing on the screen, to repost on his YouTube. Okay? So this is where Wack fucked up because, like I said, anybody that's seen 600's YouTube, when he uploaded the video, it didn't have all this on the screen. Okay? I even showed timestamps, so I've already proven that, right? So when you go, hold on. When you go back to this right here, this picture right here is a video 600 did the next day after Wack 100 posted that. And the reason why is because, like I said, I went live, I chewed that shit up. So on this one, he's admitting, okay, well, Loose Cannon sent me the raw footage. He's trying to show his phone that Loose Cannon sent him the footage, right? That says Friday, right? December 27th. So there's your first lie that Wack tried to put on me. Oh, Loose Cannon sent him your video. That's how he got it, and he posted on his YouTube. I chewed that shit up because we all seen the video the nigga 600 put on his YouTube. It didn't have IBM shit and writing all over the screen. So plan B. Okay, let's try to clear it up by saying, okay, well, Loose did send me the video. I did post it, but it was already posted on the internet by somebody from his team. So there's the lie right there from Wack and 600. Because on this, he admits that, okay, Candace sent me the video. So now we're the liars.
What's going on now is Alex Alonso, Loose Cannon's wife, are saying that I posted a video of the no jumper incident. Yes, I posted a video of the no jumper incident.
Listen to the shit.
Number one, I wasn't there. I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna show you my text messages from that day.
So when he says I'm gonna show you the text messages, this is when he put this picture up onto this. Well, he put his phone up to the screen, shows that the raw footage was sent to him. Okay, remember, Wack 100 said Loose Cannon sent him my posts to put on YouTube on the 28th. They're big liars. I understand y'all, hey, Loose is a liar, you guys be lying. No, these guys are the bigger liars. It's because who they are, you guys tend to overlook what they do. All right, so boom.
So I think it was a Thursday, the day after Christmas, the 26th, right? So, look at the messages. Look at the time on that.
Well, I mean, I haven't been live, Mary, in like damn near a week. And that's because, like I said, I'm in the process of moving to the ranch. I got a lot going on. I haven't been consistent, so I wouldn't even blame them. If they're not liking it, they don't have to. It's all good, though. Remember, if you guys have not liked it, though, like, share, subscribe. Let's go.
You see the time on that? Friday, December 27th, 8:21 a.m.
Boom. So right there.
Sent me.
So now he says it got sent to him for Friday, December 27th at 8:21 a.m. But remember, I thought Wack said that I sent him, Loose Cannon sent him my post on the 28th to post on his YouTube. The video that was posted on his YouTube was supposedly my reel from Instagram that Loose Cannon sent to him on December 28th. There's your first lie. Okay, there's your fucking first lie right there. Boom. Okay, so let's get back to this. I'm going to show y'all how these dudes is liars and they're trying to clear themselves for some reason. For some odd reason, they're pointing a finger now.
Me a video, right? Which looked like a fight or whatever it was. It was instant no jumper. Told me to post a video. So they're saying that.
So let me point this out again. When he does this video the next day after I call out the shit that Wack put up that I showed y'all, he shows his phone, but just because it says Loose at the top does not mean that's Loose's number. I highly think that Wack sent him the video. And the reason why I say that is because Wack sent it to multiple people and was lying on the phone the next day to me and Loose. He was on a phone call with us like, oh, who sent the video around? I haven't sent it to nobody. And when we got off the phone with him, I told Loose, I said, man, I went and lurked around Clubhouse in the morning time and I heard him sending a video to everybody and they was in there reacting to it. And that's the audio you're going to hear me play later on. I'm pretty sure you guys heard the audio before when you hear Bumpy in there, when he was like, I am not a rapper, all of that. That's when he was sending a video around that morning. And then he turned around later on in the day and was on the phone with me and Cannon like, I didn't send the video to nobody. Did y'all send this to somebody? He's a liar. All right, so boom, let's go listen to that.
I posted the video. Number one, the video was already posted early that morning from his other team, wherever they posted that, right?
Right. So he said his other team, wherever they posted. There's only one person that actually posts content, especially around this time, was me. I'm the only IBM account that really posts shit on Instagram. Nobody else really does the content. I've already shown timestamps. You can't refute timestamps. Timestamps are like DNA, okay? We see my timestamp when it was posted on the 27th, which was 5:51 in the evening. He posted his video December 27th in the morning, like he just said. But Adam22 is on No Jumper saying IBM Hoodlum posted the video first. These guys are lying for a reason. Pay attention.
Their videos are still up. My video went up that morning.
You said Loose and Wack getting charged for this for sure. No, Wack's not. Wack is not getting charged for the No Jumper shit. Like, I'm so close to showing that I got proof of the paperwork on me because people keep thinking that he's getting charged. It's a reason why Wack is still going up to No Jumper, still feeling like he's okay, still feeling like there's nothing going to happen to him. It's because he knows. It's fucking fly, bro. Okay? He knows he's not getting arrested. I keep trying to kind of tell y'all, okay? It did. You answer that question, Zero. Did Cuban Rob take the watch? You answer that question. Remember, Wack 100 told Adam to tell the world that I told on Cuban Rob. This is how they spin the narrative. He's on his live saying, yeah, IBM Hoodlum is the one that told on Cuban Rob for taking the watch. I ain't say nothing about the whole watch situation until 2-3 weeks ago. There's YouTube videos of people already saying Cuban Rob took the watch from 3-4 months ago. But this is what they do. They're trying to pin everything on IBM. They're trying to wash their hands with this whole situation. But listen.
It was the 27th, right? Something like that. And it was removed. But
once again, Big Ben, Wack is not getting charged. Why are y'all not hearing me? Marciano called in to SBGB TV. I know that. I'm trying to tell you. Just listen to me one time. I don't give a fuck if you think somebody lying to you or not, Big Ben. I have seen the paperwork. Marciano is not cooperating. Dead homies on my dead sister, rest in peace. Jay Reed is the only one cooperating. I understand Marciano like, okay, I want justice. I want to see what gonna happen to him. But I'm letting you know, in the paperwork, they don't have him cooperating. They're saying that he's not cooperating with authorities. How do you think I knew his name? If you guys don't know, I'm the one that gave SBGBT TV community Marciano's real name. Nobody even knew his real name over there. And the reason why I know his real name is because the paperwork. His real name's in the paperwork. I can't show the whole paperwork. I will show some part of it, but I'm not going to show the whole paperwork because it's confidential. I'm not even supposed to be telling y'all anything in the fucking shit. You see what I'm saying? That's not what he said exactly, Big Ben, and I'm trying to explain that to you. Of course, he's not going to want to let you guys down. He's not going to say, I'm not cooperating. He's going to just go with the flow. But I'm telling you, God strike me down, and my dead sister, rest in peace. He is not cooperating. And there's a reason why, and I've already explained that to you. It's because he's on probation. He's on probation for the drug trafficking case he caught in Mississippi. The one that was on the news that I put up and showed y'all before, okay? He's not. There's only one person cooperating. It's very detailed. The paperwork is very detailed, okay? You said you can't show it because Luce, it's not the fact that he's not cooperating, bro. How's he cooperating? And they served him with the paperwork too. Like literally, like I'm not lying to y'all. Y'all think I'm bullshitting right now. I'm dead ass. Like I said, there's 5 witnesses. I know what they're getting charged with. I know what they did with Jay Reed shit after they took his shit from him. I know about all of it because it's in the fucking paperwork. One of the motherfuckers actually took his debit card, went to a fucking liquor store around the corner and swiped the fucking debit card, and they got him on camera swiping his fucking credit card, debit card, whatever it was. I'm not lying to y'all. I'm dead ass. When this shit hit the fan, y'all gonna be like, damn, this motherfucker was not lying to us. I'm trying to tell y'all, dead homies. But when I do this content on somebody, yeah, I'm gonna put a picture of the mug shots. Y'all think I'm lying? I got the mug shots of the people that's getting arrested. I know exactly who's going down and who's not.
They're telling me,
but listed audio.
Why 600 post that video? I didn't record the video. I wasn't involved. I wasn't the first person to post the video. You know what I'm saying?
You hear it?
Because I ain't got time to.
And I wasn't the first one to post the video. Listen.
You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't got time to edit, and I really want to speak on this thing right quick and get it out the way.
Goddamn fly, bro.
Just to speak on it, because a lot of people have been asking me. to speak on it, especially because I was the first one to break, you know, the video.
The video.
You know what I mean?
You hear it? Let's rewind it again, 600.
On it, especially because I was the first one to break, you know, the video. You know what I mean? And within a few minutes.
Hold on, let's just rewind it a little more.
I wasn't the first person.
Listen to how people lie.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all hear it?
I ain't got time to edit.
Hold on, let me rewind it again.
27th, right? Something like that. And it was removed. But they're telling me, why 600 post that video? I didn't record the video. I wasn't involved. I wasn't the first person to post the video. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't got time to edit.
I wasn't the first one to post the video, right? Listen to this dude.
Out the way, you know, just to speak on it. Because a lot of people have been asking me to speak on it. Especially because I was the first one to break the video. You know what I mean?
Liars.
And
Luce ain't the only liar, y'all. Y'all better get it together.
My video was removed. Excuse me if I'm driving, or if I'm not giving you all my attention, but let me show you something right quick.
Remember,
my video was removed.
Wack. I thought Luce Cannon sent him my reel to post on his YouTube. Why are we admitting to, you know, he put it on the shit himself? All motherfucking cap. And like I said, they got the internet food, and they got a lot of y'all in my chat food right now. Let's go.
Within a matter of minutes. You know what I'm saying? What'd I say?
There's a fly over here fucking with me, bro.
You see what that say?
Kill his ass.
YouTube removed the video.
He said, think you are our fronting. So, hey, kid,
when I get the video,
what makes you think that I'm fronting? What has Hoodlum done for you to think that I'm fronting? Answer that question real quick. I would love to hear you answer that real quick. Yeah, that fly going crazy, and I hate them motherfuckers, bro. I'm gonna kill his ass too. Come on, Kid Q, we waiting on you. Think y'all all fronting. Give me one reason why IBM Hoodlum is fronting to you right now. I would love to hear it. Cause I'm on the point. I'm to the point where I'm like, fuck it. If they steal the motherfucking mugshot of who's going to jail, fuck it. They steal it. I guess I gotta prove myself like always, right? Cause y'all think I'm fucking lying. It says it's probably a Wack crew fly. Right. I'm finna kill his ass though. I'm finna get up and get his ass because he get on my nerves.
The video was a skit. You know, it was just a skit, filming of a movie, series, whatever. Props were used. Nobody was harmed. You know, and that's what I said when I did the video. I said, hey, check this out. This is from a skit. Nobody was harmed. You know, anything you see in this movie is props, blah, 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 blah. Enjoy. Y'all let me know what y'all think.
You said, we not food, but them niggas, bro, we just heard it. Right, so that's because I wasn't on YouTube, Zero. Now, mind you, I've always said it. I didn't start fucking with YouTube until Luce got locked up. I was heavy on Instagram. Anybody that know me from Instagram, heavy over there. So if you wasn't over there, then you wouldn't know. So when y'all see me hit the YouTube scene, y'all like, okay, well, who is this dude? You see what I'm saying? Even Spiderloak said the same thing. Okay, who the fuck is this IBM Hoodlum dude? But if you go over to Instagram, everybody know me over there. All right, so that's because I just tapped in with the YouTube shit. I'm still learning the YouTube shit.
And I went on and showing the footage that I was that I received, right? So YouTube removed it. Bam. Violence, nudity, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh, wait. I'm getting strikes on my page for this? That's crazy, right? So, mind you, I wasn't there. I'm in Vegas, you know what I mean? Getting ready for the USC game.
Like I said, he's in this video, he's admitting that he's the first person that put the video out, like Alex Alonso said, and everybody else know. Anybody that know and was there that day will let you know that 600 was the first time we seen that video was because of 600.
Big weekend coming up, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know I'm a big USC fan, USC alumni. I got tickets in the alumni, you know, my alumni, so I got my alumni people there. I got my USC fit on. We live at the game. I'm taking pictures, blah, 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 blah. So, you know, it's a Friday game, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, check it out. The day go by, and I'm seeing like, you know what I'm saying, that video went viral. I don't know how they got the video because my video was edited You know what I'm saying? I thought I would
Lies.
have had exclusive video.
The video, Shelby, you leaving? Oh yeah, I didn't know if I thought you were already gone. All right, so the video was not edited. Anybody that's seen the fucking video when he uploaded it, it was not edited at all. He did not take anything out the video. It was the raw fucking footage. I'm saying her name wasn't mentioned at the time of the assault. Well, yeah, I mean, that's because I wasn't there, Zero. I was not at the, when that shit happened, like I said, I didn't know anything about it. Nobody called me and told me anything. The first time I heard of that situation happening was the next morning when this motherfucker right here on the screen uploaded it to YouTube. The fob. Yeah, that fly's pissing me off. I'm gonna kill his ass. But I didn't know anything about it until I seen him upload the shit on YouTube. So boom, I screen record the shit. I call Canon. I'm like, bro, what was that? I just seen a video, blase blase. The nigga 600 put it on YouTube. He like, what? I'm gonna call you back. He called him. He called me back 2 minutes later, said 600 said he was gonna take it down. 600 didn't take it down. The nigga waited all the way until YouTube took it down. So I was like, okay, that's kind of fishy. All right, so let's play the audio. Listen.
So my video was edited because I don't want to get strike. But next thing I look up, as the day goes by, the whole video went viral.
Hey, Tough. I love it. You know, y'all keep me in algorithm when y'all say that. Just because y'all let a dude that has lied to y'all tell y'all that I don't know Cannon personally. I'm gonna let y'all keep running with that because the motherfucker that told y'all that, I'm the one that introduced him to Cannon. The one that told Wack 100 that I can't go back to my hood because I got caught doing some rainbow stuff. Stop playing with me. I will put the audio out right now in this live of his baby mama confirming that he fuck with boys. Y'all listen to it. So you mean to tell me right now, Tough, you probably don't even know where that came from, right? So as I'm telling you, right, are you believing a dude that fuck with punks? Answer that question. Because right now I'm gonna hold you accountable. You believe in a dude that fuck with boys?
Loose Cannon, da 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 da.
Because I'll put the audio out right now. His baby mama confirming he fuck with boys. Dead homies.
Right? Mind you, I posted it as a skit. I thought it was a skit. Woo. People acting like they went to the legal beagle. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Trying to get money out of the situation. You know, dudes interviewing the dude who allegedly got, you know, something happened to him. You know what I'm saying? Asking him all type of questions.
All right.
This Gizzy dude. And it's crazy because Gizzy, why you even dealing with Wack and 600 and they put that incriminating video out of y'all beating up the dude Jay Reed?
Boom.
Y'all like,
all right, so once again, why wasn't Hoodlum mentioned as putting this video out back then if I'm the one that put it out first? If I put this video out first, don't you think there would have been numerous of screen recordings, numerous of posts saying, oh, this dude, whoever he is, put the video out? Okay. Come on now. It says, Hoodlum, why is you skipping over my entry message? What you mean, Mary? Let me go look. No, I want to keep them guessing, Hodge. I want them to believe that I don't know Luce personally. You want to know why? Because as much as they keep talking about it, they just run my numbers up. I love it. And the person that said it, right, Hodge, is the motherfucker that I introduced to Luce. I'm the one that brought him to Luce. I'm the one that said, hey, he know how to rap. Take him under our wing, okay? But y'all believe the person that sat up on a live and lied to y'all. So I'm going to let y'all run with that. All right, Mary, what you talking about? Did I miss something? Debunk who put the video out. Hold on. Did I miss something from you, Mary? Let me look up real quick. It says, and Hoodlum, why are you ignoring the video I sent you to debunk this? I just sent it to you on IG. Hold on, let me look. Hold on. Hold on, let me go check real quick because I did not see that. Where'd you send it to me at? Oh, request. Is this you? She stay good? Mary, is that you? Yes. Okay, let me see. Hold on. Can't hear shit. Hold on. I can't hear nothing, bro, on my phone. All right, what part do you want me to see, Mary? Do you have like a timestamp I could speed it up to?
Shout out to
I'm gonna pull this up on the screen. I just got to get to the point. All right, so let's look it up and watch it. Let's definitely look it up and watch it. All right. So Mary sent me this video, and he is speaking on the no jumper video. So thank you, Mary, for putting me onto this. Like I said, I'm new to YouTube, so I don't even be knowing who be posting shit, right? All right, so boom. It says Loose Cannon, The Real Gully TV. You know what? 4 weeks ago. All right, Cannon paperwork released. Let's find that exact video real quick. It's a video, right? Not a live. Right here. Boom. All right, so let's listen to it. It says this off the East Coast side. Got you, Mary. There's a Loose Cannon sent the video to Gully TV. That's how he got it. Well, listen, right. I mean, I don't care who sent the video to who, right? Because eventually the raw footage got sent to me. My whole thing is the first time I seen the video is because 600 put it on his YouTube. Because they're desperately trying to distance themselves from this whole situation. They have Adam 22 currently saying right now that I'm the first one to put the no jumper video out, which is a flat out lie. He's already admitted he put it out on the 27th in the morning. When I put the fucking video out, which is on my Instagram, which is a reel, and it's fucking super edited. You don't see no guns, no none of that. Was in the evening. So I've already proven that with timestamps. But they still have Adam 22 trying to spin this narrative that I put this video out. The first time I seen the video was from the motherfucking channel.
You know you watching The Real Gully TV. I got a few things I want to run by y'all. It's been a long day.
But let's see what he's talking about.
Listen to shout out to Seti Nash. Seti Nash.
He states he was the first one to post
platform is kind of reliable.
Well, I don't think so. I know the first time I seen it was through 600. Well,
I no longer go to Pacer and spend.
You know what? He could have posted it. I don't know. I don't even know who this dude is. Oh, are you saying he's saying 600 was the first one to post it?
On the paperwork and shit like that. I was doing that when I was you know, covering like Alpo, Wayne Perry, Sean Branch and all that type of shit, but I don't do that no more.
Gully was. Okay,
anyway,
so let me listen.
Shout out to Seti Nash. He's somebody who has been retrieving the paperwork in regards to the Rolling 60s case. And I listened to some coverage by him a couple hours ago. I wanted to give y'all some feedback on some things, because every time I hear this, every time this video is mentioned, I just cringe. I'm like, man, I can't believe I was involved in that shit. But
all right, boom. So this is probably where he starts talking about it. Thank you for sending me this video, Mary, because like I said, Adam 22 is currently IBM Hoodlum put out the no jumper video first, which is a fucking lie. The first time I ever put anything on that video on the internet was in the evening, 5 something in the morning. I mean, in the evening. I got the proof. I got the timestamp when I posted it.
Anyway, everybody who followed Gully TV, y'all know that I had, you know, kind of like a media relationship with Loose Cannon. He used to be on my platform all the time. Right? He also used to send me videos. One of the videos was someone allegedly trying to rob him. And there was, you know, people in the comments saying that it was fugazi or whatever. And, you know, he was, y'all call it clout chasing or whatever. And there was another video that appeared on my Patreon, and I put it on Twitter. And I never would have thought that this video would have played such a big part in this case. So much so.
Is he saying that he put the video on Twitter?
I'm really like blown away that I had a hand in that video. But I went back and I looked at the thread of me and Loose Cannon, you know, text messaging each other. We used to talk on the phone sometime, but primarily our communication was, you know, through text messages.
I'm looking at
So
his Twitter right now.
I went and looked at the thread of him texting me, and he sent me that video out the blue. Boom. What's up, King? He used to call me King and shit.
Yeah, he called everybody
up,
King, so I know he deal with Loose.
Got something for you. Boom.
This fucking
video
fly, bro.
through.
This me
I
off.
hit play and I watched the video.
Hold on, I'm gonna kill his ass. Give me a second.
I just remember hearing that pistol whipping sound. Like, you've been in the streets any significant amount of time, you done been around pistol whippings, you done heard that metal slapping up against somebody's wig and shit. But that sound is unmistakable. And that's the first thing that jumped out at me. I'm like, damn. So I hit him back. I'm like, man, you niggas is crazy. I'm like, you niggas is crazy. I'm like, when did that happen? He like, today. I'm like, you want me to put this out? He like, yeah, man, you got it and shit. I'm like, I knew this video was trouble. I knew the video was trouble. I knew that it was too graphic for YouTube. I think some platforms might have got away with putting it up. Just a little bit, maybe like 5 seconds of it or some shit like that. Probably not the actual pistol whipping part, but, you know, you probably seen the landscape or seen the scene of, you know, the depiction of what was going on. I asked him where this happened at. He said, this shit happened outside.
I get up and I can't find the motherfucker
today and shit. I'm like, well, I thought it was a robbery and shit. I'm like, what happened? He was like, oh, some niggas just coming to check Wack. And, you know, we got with him and shit. I'm like, damn. So I got off the phone with him. And I said to him, I was the only one that got it. This video that just went crazy everywhere. I'm the only one that have it. I got it straight from the horse's mouth. He gave it to me. I went and filled out my Patreon account that I hadn't used since the Haitian Jack, you know, era and shit. And I uploaded it there.
He said it's behind me. Probably
I told all my followers on the live stream that they can go and watch this explosive video that I have on Patreon. I'm like, y'all want to see this, but I really didn't want to too much talk about it. I knew there was trouble. So what I did was I just got the premium account on.
There's a moment when an idea becomes more than just a thought. When you feel it.
On
Twitter, see, I didn't even know about this dude.
You know, like
at
5-6 minute videos or some shit like that. I put it on Twitter. Put it up there for free because nobody was really going to the Patreon. Nobody was going to see it, and I knew that.
Let me go to his Twitter.
He was probably going to eventually give it to somebody else.
Look.
So I'm like, I got to put this shit out. Like, I got to benefit from this shit. So I put it out, and I ended up taking a nap. And I got up and I said, let me check on this video. And I went and looked on Twitter. 1.4 million views. I said, God damn.
Right. So 1.4 million views, but little old Nil Signal didn't get nothing like that. Or Hoodlum. I didn't get nothing like that. That's because my shit came later on in the day. This shit was old.
4 million views and a warning from Twitter. They kind of threatened me, like, you know, your account can be terminated. Blase this. I'm looking at how many new followers I got on Twitter. I think I ended up getting like 2,000 new followers.
It says, I think I posted that. This was under one of your videos when it came out.
I'm saying to myself, these Cali niggas is crazy. I'm like, how is he comfortable?
I'm looking at his shit right now.
On camera?
Let me see if
like,
he still
it's
got
aggravated
it up.
assault. The guys who was assaulted or whatever, they ended up putting out, you know, like a public statement saying that they were coming up there for peace, and one of them was supposed to have been a preacher or some shit, whatever. And they was gonna seek legal action against Adam 22 because it happened on his property. I don't know what became of that. I believe one of them dudes' name was J-Rock. But when that shit started to get real big, I hit Loose Cannon up, and I'm like,
So
I wanted to go live with him and ask him about it.
He still has the
and
video
I think we did discuss it briefly.
And he posted it after 600. He posted it on the 28th.
Something.
Remember, I've always said it. Remember, when Academics, all the bigger people posted it was like a day or two later after 600 posted it. Okay. And that's when it really took off. He posted it on the 28th. 600 posted it early morning, the 27th. That was the first time I ever seen that video. Is from when 600 posted it on the 27th. Early morning, 27th, he posted it, which was literally right after he got the fucking video sent to him. I just checked his Twitter. He didn't post it until the next day. Okay. But people are still claiming that they're the first ones to post the video.
No ski masks. You clearly hear the metal. You hear the pistol and shit. Like you almost can. I believe you could even see it. I only watched that shit in totality, even though I'm the one that put it up. I only watched that shit in totality like 2 or 3 times and shit, and I haven't watched it in weeks. But when them niggas got in trouble and I started to hear about that video in the paperwork, it was in Big U's paperwork.
You don't have Twitter?
Damn,
yeah, I just looked. He posted it on the 28th.
Did this nigga gave
which was
me
a day
shit.
later after 600.
And I started somewhat, I won't say guilt trip, but I'm like, damn, man, I had a hand in that shit. You know what I'm saying? But they gave it to me. He gave it to me.
All right, so boom. Like I said, I don't take nothing from when people say, okay, well, this video was sent to me by Luce. Say Luce did send it to everybody, right? What I try to point out with 600 was, as being a gang member, because the first time I seen that video, which was on his fucking YouTube, I knew that that video was not supposed to hit the internet. As a person that gangbang, we already know, like he was just saying, like, there's robbery, there's assault, there's a bunch of shit going on in this video. So if you put this video on the internet for the first time to where the feds or the police can get it, you just basically told on everybody. So my thing was, as a person that bangs 6-0 and you really from 60s, I don't give a fuck who told you to put the video out. If the president told you to put the video out, you was never supposed to put that video on the internet. Okay? Never. You said, did 600 have 1 million views? No, the video was up for about 7 minutes, Mary, before YouTube came and took it down. Remember, soon as he uploaded it, I got the notification. You know how if you subscribe to people, it'll say, it'll pop up on your phone. So boom, it was in the morning. Like I said, nobody from IBM, not Luce, nobody that was there called me and say, hey, this happened. I was oblivious to the whole situation. The next morning, I see the little notification go off. I was on Instagram scrolling at the time. 600 uploaded a video. Boom. I go over to YouTube, and that's when he was in the beginning like, oh, this is a prop. Nobody was harmed, blase, blase. And then the video came on, and I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm watching all this, and I'm like, bro, this is real. This ain't no prop. So I had to rewind the motherfucker, hit the screen record. I screen recorded the whole thing. Once I got done screen recording it, I called Luce. I'm like, Luce, bro, I just seen a video, whoop at No Jumper. I'm like, 600. He like, where? I was like, 600 put it on his YouTube. He like, what? Because I'm going to call you back. He called 600. He called me back 10 minutes later, and he said he told 600 to take it down, and 600 said he was going to take it down. But 600 didn't take it down. YouTube had to wind up taking it down. So at that point, which I've been telling everybody is what made me skeptical about 600. Like, why would he leave the video up there even longer? And as a gang member, why the fuck would you even put that fucking incriminating video on the internet? You heard what Munchy B said. Like, why would you put an incriminating video on the internet? That's a form of telling. Like, there's no way you should have been the first person to put that on the internet. Like, once it was on the internet, at that point, it's a go. Nothing changes at that point. Everybody else that put it on the internet after that, they're good to go, because just the police got the first video does not change that everybody else put it on the fucking internet. That shit is over and done with. So at that point, like I told y'all, when 600 put it on the internet, Luce called him. Oh, I'm gonna take it down. He didn't take it down. The video was up with 7 minutes total. YouTube snagged the video and said, look, we flagging you. An hour later, that shit was out of control. Luce called me back like, man, what the fuck? And I was like, told you it wasn't supposed to hit the internet. And he was like, fuck it, you can post it and eat off of it. And I told him, I'm like, look, I'm not finna post this video, the whole video. If I post it on my Instagram, I'll clip it up to where you don't see no weapons, you don't see nobody naked, shit like that. So if you actually go to the reel of the video on my Instagram, which was posted in the evening, not the morning time, that they keep saying I posted it first, but anyways, you'll see that it's heavily clipped up. Like, I didn't put none of the shit that can put niggas away for years, even though it was already on the internet. It says Wack need to go to jail, at least need to tell the truth. Well, I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't think Luce is gonna tell. Remember, their whole thing right now is to make Luce look like he's an informant. I've already broken down the play. Everything popped off with Luce Cannon supposedly being an informant or working after the Sunday service with Lil Durk. Remember, anybody that was there seen when they were doing Sunday service with Sharice, Academics, Lil Durk, Luce Cannon, guess who kept texting Academics the whole time? Wack. Sabotaging. He was upset about the shit. That's when his play came into play after that. Now, mind you, I've already shown y'all screenshots of his girlfriend saying that she was going to, mind you, Lil Durk has already been to court once or twice, maybe 3 times before his last court date when they denied his bail. Now, when you go look at that court date, this last one he had to deny his bail, they mentioned there was a report of you using somebody else's phone call, another inmate's phone, or a 3-way call. All the prior court dates before that, there was never a report of that. But all of a sudden, there's a report of this time. Remember, let's rewind. Can anybody in the chat remember who was the person that sent the text message to Sharice Mills saying that she was going to report the phone calls? Can anybody drop that name in the chat who said that they're going to report the phone calls? I'm going to put the play together for y'all right now. When I tell you Wack is a cold, calculated ass nigga, he's a slime ball, okay? R&B, thank you, Hosh. Let me break it down to y'all. When Sunday service happened with Durk, the nigga Wack did not like that. So his whole thing was, let's make Luce look like he's working. We report the phone call, get Durk in trouble, and then when it's reported, we can go back and say, see, I told you so. So this is what they did. After Sunday service, they wouldn't found a charge from 2007 that's under Luce Cannon's name, which I've already showed y'all. That's not Luce Cannon's charge. It's his brother's charge because his brother used to use his name. And on top of that, the fucking charge was adjudicated. Remember, there's an error on the front page that says pending adjudication. But when you go to the disposition, each charge has been adjudicated. But Wack don't show y'all that. So now he shows y'all that front screen. Well, if it says pending adjudication, that means they haven't found an outcome. And this is from 2007, and we're in 2025, which basically saying he's working. Now they have R&B report the phone call. Lil Durk goes to court. The judge tell him, well, there was a report all of a sudden. Remember, there was never a report of a phone call being used for a 3-way or anything else to any other court date prior to this. Now there's a report of you using a 3-way call and somebody else's, another inmate's phone call. All of a sudden, R&B already had said she was going to report the phone calls. This is their play. And now when he gets reported, what does Wack do? He go right on Academics. They read the shit off. Well, why was he denied bail? Oh, because the judge said something about a 3-way call. Look, I told you so. That shit is cold set up. Make Luce look like an informant because he had him on the phone at Sunday service. We can make it look like he lined Durk up by putting him on that phone call. Well, guess what? I don't know if I wanted to announce this to y'all, but somebody else is coming on Sunday service again. So if this person comes on Sunday service again, are y'all gonna believe me then? And Whacking him gonna look real fucking goofy. Because remember, he's talking to Academics and Adam 22 as if he's in the fucking feds with them. Oh, he went up to Lil Durk in the day room and told him, hey, I can get you an interview with Academics. That's the only reason why Lil Durk agreed to it. That's bullshit. And I keep telling y'all, I'm the one that makes the Sunday service flyers. If y'all don't watch this shit, bro. Canva, watch this. I will show y'all Canva. Hold on, let me get my Chrome up real quick. I'm gonna show y'all, bro. I'm the one that makes the fucking Sunday service flyers. Okay. Academics was not added, mind you. It was supposed to just be Lil Durk and Tia Cripps. Academics came the next day when they decided to call me and said, well, add Academics to the flyer, which was that Sunday, which was the same day it was supposed to happen. The day before, the same day. Look, I'll go down. Okay, so this is the Sunday service flyer. Okay, so whenever you create the Sunday service flyer, you have a version history, which lets you know how many times you've changed it. We use the same flyer and all we do is just change the people on it. This is what I do, me and my wife, right? So I will go down and show y'all when Durk was added to this. Okay, let's find it. That's the one I was on with Sadie Nash and Flacco and them. Hold on. I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna find the one with Lil Durk. Okay. And I'm gonna show y'all that Academics was not on it at the time because he was not supposed to be a part of it. Remember, Wack has it. Oh, they lied to him and said he gonna get an interview with Lil Durk. With Academics, that's the only reason why he did it. Academics was not even supposed to be involved with this at all. I got the call at the last minute, like, add Academics to the flyer because he wants to come on the show. Wack spins that and says, well, Luce went to Lil Durk in the day room and told him, yeah, if you get on the phone with Academics, blase, which is bullshit because he wasn't even supposed to be a part of the show. So let me find it. I'm in front of version history. Watch, I'm going to show y'all. Where's it at? All right, boom. All right, so April 27th, right? Where is the version history? Hold on. Is this supposed to be these? Hold on. Let me find it, bro. Auto save. Hold on, let me see if it's in here, bro. Auto save 9:30. So why was this changed? What the fuck happened right here? Why is this like this? This shit's all over the place. Hold on. Ack wasn't supposed to be added until the day of Sunday. He was not supposed to be part of the show. I'm trying to find the version history of it because it's all mixed up. If you see here, Tia Cripps was on there before Academics, but it's all fucked up. Autosave. If you look here, she's not on there at 9:03, but 5:07 she was there. I don't know. This shit's all over the place. But Academics was not supposed to be a part of the show. I got the call at the last minute, like, add Academics to the flyer. Let me see something real quick. History. How many Sundays was that ago? I can actually show y'all when I actually looked up a fucking picture of this motherfucker, bro. May 11th. When was this? April 27th. All right, so let's go down to April 27th. That shit's all over the place. And y'all gonna see that I actually searched up to look for a photo of this motherfucker. I literally just use Google and then I'll get a picture of him and put him on the flyer. Like when y'all see the thumbnails and all of that, it's two people do the thumbnails, me or Misguided. And you can pretty much tell the difference between my work and Misguided work. All right, so let's go down to the 27th. '30th. All right, we're getting close. Sunday service, Freeze Mills guest, Lil Durk, Academics right here. All right, YouTube. That was the YouTube. Wack 100, whack. M22, M22. Canon was Canon. This is all YouTube. All right, here's the 27th. Let me find it. Right here. There it is, the 27th, right? DJ Academics photo. Right there. On the 27th. Now let's go down when I look for the Lil Durk picture in Tia Crips. Look, the 27th, all the details. Remember, he was not supposed to be a part of this at all. All right, so as you can see, in the 27th, there's no search for a Lil Durk picture here at all, okay? None whatsoever. And that's fine when his pictures was looked for. I'm trying to tell y'all he was not supposed to be a part of this shit. TikTok. Where's it at? Damn, it's a lot of YouTube shit. Jesus Christ. Michael Kors. Where the fuck is the Lil Durk search at? I'm looking for it. Hold on. 24th. AdSense, spam. Sign. Where the fuck is his shit at? Hopefully I didn't overlook it. It says, bro, YouTube's what? Type in the search bar hood. Oh, up here. I didn't know that. It says February. What? April 25th. No, April 21st. All right, so let me see what this is. All right, boom. So if you look at the history, thank you. Who was that told me how to do that? I didn't know you could do that, Ghost. If you look at the history, nothing was ever looked up on Lil Durk in April until around the 21st, okay? Well before Academics was supposed to be added to the flyer. And that's what people don't understand. Okay, like Academics was not supposed to be part of Sunday service. I got the call at the last minute. If you look, this is the 21st. I didn't get a call about Academics until the 22nd. Look, Lil Durk, Google. Look at the pictures. Look, this is how we got the fucking Lil Durk picture. There it is right there. I like to put receipts on the screen for a fucking reason, bro. And remember, Wack 100, oh, he went to the day room, told him that he gonna get an interview with Academics, and that's how they was able to get them on the phone. No, that's a fucking lie. Academics didn't come into play until 6 days later. What day was the 27th? I don't even know what the 27th was. I guaranteed it was a Saturday or Sunday because it was last minute. So let me look up on the calendar. April 27th was what day? Watch this shit, bro. Calendar. Go back to April. Sunday. April 27th was the Sunday of Sunday service that they was on. And this is what Wack is going around telling everybody, oh, he told him about Academics. That's the only reason why he did it. No, Lil Durk and Tia Crips was the first people who was on the flyer. Nobody said anything about Academics until last minute. Dead homies. The proof is right there. It's in my search history. You don't see no motherfucking... Let me see. How did I get Tia Crips? Let me see if she's in here. Oops. Let me see what her search was. Somebody took it off my Instagram. Let me see, Crips. Which photo did I use? That might have came off my Instagram. Crips. Let me see what photo I used. Because it might have been the one from my Instagram. That's probably the one I took off. I'll just screenshot it and then remove the background. That's all I usually do. Where did I get that photo from? Let me look. Hold on. I got it from somewhere. Where did I get that photo from? Yes, I definitely got it from my Instagram. So what I did is I screenshotted the video, and that's how I got her picture. So boom, we go to the Instagram. And it's in my pinned shit. And then all you do is just flip the image. It's right there. So I got it off this video. I screenshotted it, right? And then you just flip it and then you put it on the flyer. There she is there. Same outfit. White neck, gold earrings, golden hoop earrings, white neck. Like, I don't need to make this shit up. Like, I will put the receipts on the screen. Academics was not supposed to be a part of Sunday servings until last minute on Sunday. So all of the shit Wack trying to do with, oh, they told him that he gonna have an interview with Ack is the reason why he did it. No, you're trying to cover up from yo bitch is the one that called and reported the phone call. She already had text Sharice and told her she was gonna do it. If you guys don't know, R&B is the weak link over there. She's the weak link. She's the one that exposes their business. She's the ones that open her mouth too much. She always doing phone calls, text messaging people, exposing a bunch of shit. That's what she fucked up, is because she already told Sharice before that she was going to expose. She was going to call up there and report the fucking phone calls, bro. I probably still got the shit right here. Watch. And y'all can go match the data if you think I'm lying. So that was the whole play. Make Luce look like a rat. When Lil Durk get reported for the phone call that R&B called and reported, it's going to look like Loose Cannon is working because he lined him up by putting him on the phone. Like, when I tell you the nigga Wack is cold and calculated, remember, he had R&B report me for threatening her. Third-party snitching. So here, let me show y'all. Remember, I put it up on the screen before. Here we go. Right there. If he wants to keep his phone privileges, he should keep my name out his mouth. She already said something about reporting the fucking phone call. Dirk goes to court a week later after this, and all of a sudden there's a report of him using a phone call. Who phone? Can anybody in the chat right now answer who phone that he used to talk on to get reported? Anybody know? I'm pretty sure y'all should know. Which phone call or which phone, inmate's phone, he used to get reported at his court date? Answer that question. Because he only used one inmate's call before this court date. Loose. Thank you, Ghost. There's your play right there. And everybody wants to be blinded to this shit because he's on academics and motherfucking Adam 22 shit. He's an informant. We've already shown that the charges that he's trying to call him an informant on have been adjudicated. Why you think you haven't heard anything about those charges anymore, Ghost? The 2007 charges, they're trying to say he was an informant and working. What happened to y'all talking about that, Wack? Is because I chewed that shit up and showed that the charges were adjudicated. 4 was dismissed. 1 was pled guilty to. There was time served and probation. And come to find out, it was the brother's charges. The judge in federal court confirmed that. So that's why you don't hear about it no more. But that was the play. Make him look like a rat. Remember, everything happened after Sunday service. Make him look like a rat. R&B reports the phone call. Dirk goes to court. Oh, all of a sudden, there's a report of a phone call. I think I put it in here too. Where's that? Where that shit at, bro? I'm telling you, these motherfuckers is cold and calculated with this shit, bro. Did I put it in here? Thought I did. But remember when he went to court, the judge said something about a report of phone calls, a 3-way call, or using another inmate's phone. All of a sudden, like, come on, bruh. Here's her police report. Wack had her follow me. This is what they do. This is what these motherfuckers do. And then boom, like I said, they use Adam 22 and academics to spin their narrative. And now you got all these people DMing me every day. Oh, you guys are liars. Wack said y'all this and this is what happened. Cold motherfucking play. But you want to know what? Guess who's coming back to Sunday service, y'all? Remember, they was around here saying, hey, they're using his name for clout. They're doing this and they're doing that. It's all bullshit. Remember, the last Sunday service Sharice did, the thumbnail had Lil Durk in it. Now, the reason why Lil Durk wasn't there is because before that Sunday service happened, Sharice already had told me like he had the court date and he didn't make it back from the court date, which was like 2 weeks ago. So when she did Sunday service, he still was in transit back from court, so he didn't make it. So of course, Wack and them ran with that. Look, you see, they got Durk on there, and he ain't even on there. They're all crazy and lying. And then he was supposed to be there last week, but it was Mother's Day. He told them that his family was coming to see him. But guess what? Guess who agreed to come on Sunday service again this week? Lil Durk. So when Lil Durk pop out, what Wack gonna say then? You see what I'm saying? Like, come on now. No, 2 weeks ago, not even 2 weeks ago, the day he went to court, it wasn't Sunday service. He was supposed to be on Sunday service last week, but it was Mother's Day. But the one before then, when Sharice had the thumbnail with Lil Durk on it, he was supposed to be there. It wasn't Sunday though. Come on, Wu-Tang, you're not finna do me, bruh. I'm on point with this shit. I'll show you. Look, live. Where's that? Right here. What was this? 7 days ago. 7 days ago was a Thursday, my guy. A Friday. He was supposed to be on this show, but this is when he went to court. Go look at the date. And that's when he didn't get back in time, so that's the reason why he wasn't on the phone. But he was supposed to be on Sunday service the next week, which was Mother's Day. But he told Cannon, my family coming to see me, so I'm not gonna be able to make it. So they agreed to do it this Sunday that's coming. Now, when Lil Durk pop up on that motherfucking phone again, what Wack gonna say then? Remember, Wack thing is, oh, they lied to him. They told Luce went up to him in the day room and said, hey, I'll get you an interview with academics. All bullshit. I just showed y'all the proof that academics was not added to the flyer until that Sunday. Lil Durk was on the flyer well previous before that. Wack is a liar. He's using Adam 22 and academics to spin his lies. That's what he do. What about the 2007 case, Wack? Why we not talking about that no more? Because we chewed that shit up. Slim, what it do, my guy? But like I said, I just wanted to show y'all that these dudes lie all the fucking time. We understand loose lie. We understand that. When it comes to this content shit, a lot of these people lie. A lot of these people clickbait. This is what they do. But I want to wake y'all up to the truth about a lot of shit that I do. I'm not finna sit here and just put some bullshit on the screen and lie to y'all. I just showed y'all my search history. I'm the one that makes the thumbnails. I'm the ones that make the flyers. Anytime you see anything coming from Cannon or Sharice, it's either me or Misguided. And I'm gonna show you Misguided work compared to mine. I'll show you the difference. Okay, so y'all know what's my work. See this right here? That's my work. I just did that, sent that to Sharice this morning. Okay, I'm gonna show you right now. Videos. I'm gonna show you my work. This is my work. My work. This Misguided. This Misguided. This misguided, this misguided, this misguided, this misguided, 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 misguided. No, this is my, no, yeah, misguided, 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 misguided. My wife did that. My wife did this, 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 I 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 did this. You can see the difference, okay? And like I said, I will go back to Canva and show y'all every thumbnail that I just showed y'all to show y'all that that's our shit. Hold on. How do I go back? I'm going to show y'all every one of them right now. And all we do is just go redo them. We add shit and we take shit out and we go from there. File, Canva. All right. So projects. Look, what'd I just say? There you go right there. Boom. There's the one I did for her. Okay. Remember, it wasn't on Sunday. It was on a Saturday, Friday. Sunday service show aired live, right? So how come Sharice said the only reason why Lil Durk wasn't on the show is because he was late coming back from court? Wu-Tang, that was on a Thursday, bro. Come on, pay attention, Wu-Tang. Follow me. Follow me live right here. This is the one he didn't show up 7 days ago. Somebody tell me what today is. What's today? Anybody want to answer that question? What's today? It's a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. It is Friday today, meaning 7 days ago, it was exactly Friday. That wasn't on a Sunday. He was supposed to be there on Mother's Day, but he told them that his family was coming to see him, so he couldn't make it for Mother's Day, which was the Sunday that just passed. He agreed to do it this Sunday that's coming up. So like I said, if he shows up on Sunday, we ain't got to, if there ain't no lockdown, nobody got no fight, and he pop out, y'all gonna be like, okay, let me start listening to Hoodlum. Because I'm telling y'all right now, those text messages that Gigi put on the screen that's supposedly from Lil Durk's family, that was a fucking lie, bro. She made those herself. Just like the cease and desist she put on the screen, she made that herself, bro. That bitch is crazy. I'm trying to tell y'all, when the dust settles, y'all gonna realize y'all over there supporting a fucking psychopath, making fake screenshots, making fake cease and desist, all of that shit, bro. She's making that shit herself. I've already called her out on her bullshit. This is what Gigi does. She have shown y'all I wouldn't say a bunch, but some receipts that's accurate, which I've said, yes, some of the stuff she's showing y'all is true. The marriage, the IVF, the daughter. So now you guys are like, okay, well, we believe her. So now when she gets y'all in her grasp and say, okay, I got them to believe me. Now I can run anything across these motherfuckers and they gonna believe it. And everything after that, what she's already shown y'all has been a complete lie. Like I said, where is those videos at? That Wack 100 said that she got so many videos that she keeps sending him and he has to tell her to stop sending them. Why hasn't she put those videos out? That was fucking lie. It was a lie. She don't have nothing else. Everything you guys seen on her channel already, Gigi has already sent them to my phone. Dead homies. If you think I'm lying, I will pull them up and I will show you when she sent them back in March. So when I seen her run out of her content, that's when I started noticing she started piggybacking off of what we do. Well, when IBM Hoodlum says something, I'm going to just go live and react to that. That's when I knew they was out of content. If you think I'm lying, I'll put the shit on the screen. Everything she's shown in her videos, part 1, part 2, part 3, I have all that shit in my phone already. She has nothing else. She has the same bullshit she's always had. Okay? Right, but Wack is using her Wu-Tang to go at Loose, to try to expose Loose. But she has been exposed as well, because like I said, a couple of her family members hit me up last night and told me some shit. So let's get back to the content. Let me take a piss real quick. And then I'm hold on. Where was we at? All right, we finna get to the, before we get to her, we finna get to 600 and who he really is, okay? Remember, I just showed y'all that 600 and Wack are just fucking flat out liars, okay? But when it's the internet and it's content and you got bigger platforms to spin your lies, it'll work in their favor. But before I go use the restroom real quick, I want to show y'all a family tree that I put together for Snitch Hunnet. And then we're going to talk about this family tree when I get back, okay? Boom. Let me use the restroom real fast. Hold on. Lies, living his fucking best life in my house, bro. All right. So if you guys look on the fucking shit, this is a family tree of Snitch Hunnet. It says Wack can't go nowhere in L.A. when Big U is around. Now he still can't go nowhere in L.A. He only time he gonna pop out is No Jumper because the feds is watching No Jumper. That's the only place you'll ever see him go. All right. So, right. I promise y'all, and I've been talking about the 600 content when I found out his secret. Okay. And I put together a family tree. Okay. And if you're looking at the family tree, hold on. Let me hide my camera real quick so y'all can see the whole thing. Hold on. Let me hide this real quick. Boom. All right. So boom, I put together a family tree and then I'm going to show y'all how I discovered this. Okay. Now, I've been said a couple weeks ago, I'm going to put out the 600 content and his secret. All right. And his secret was I found out that 600 mom is sisters with his grandma. Okay. So I'll break it down the family tree. Okay. Bernard Lovejoy. This is 600 grandpa. Okay. 600 grandpa marries Gloria Seegers. This is their original last name, Seegers, the maiden name, which turned her into Gloria Lovejoy. Before she passed away, she divorced Bernard and became Gloria Williams, which I know the new husband's name as well. But when she was with Bernard, she became Gloria Lovejoy. Okay. Gloria has a sibling named Barbara Seegers. Okay. Barbara Seegers is 600 mom. Okay. Follow me. 600 mom. So how does Barbara Seegers, the sister of Gloria, become 600's mom? 600 grandpa Bernard and 600 grandma, they have a kid together, which is Cornell Lovejoy. This is 600's daddy. Okay. 600 daddy and 600's mama, which happens to be his grandma's sister, started sleeping together and they had 600. So 600 mom laid up with her nephew and had a kid and had 600. Okay. Why do you think he's built funny? He looks weird, shit like that. It's something was clearly wrong. This is what made me look into this. Okay. And when I found out, I'm gonna show y'all how I found out. I'm gonna put this shit in the thing right now. Okay. I'm gonna show y'all how I found out. Shit is fucking wild, bro. All right. All right. So boom, let me put my camera back on. This is how I found out. And I'm gonna put it on the screen how I found out. All right. So remember I tell y'all, I got access to records, right? So when I look up 600, remember he had made a video not too long ago, like every address I lived at was in the 60s, but one, it was in Inglewood. I pull his records, lies. He never lived in the 60s, okay, at all. He never lived in the 60s. Remember, he grew up in Reno Valley. He did live in a couple LA addresses, but he was never in the 60s, right? So I'm gonna show y'all right now how I pinpointed this because I was not looking for this. And it was boom, right in my face when I went and looked in records. Watch this shit, y'all. I'm gonna show y'all right now. Let me put it up. Y'all already know I'm gonna put that shit on the screen. All right, boom, right? So what made me, where's it at? Hold on. Let me find it. Give me a second. All right, here we go, right here. Messenger. Message, Instagram. Hold on. Message. Like I said, mind you, I was just going in, look for his addresses to see if he lived in the 60s. Okay. And I realized that he never lived in the 60s. He's a fucking liar. This is the reason why a lot of the real 6-0 niggas is saying that nigga ain't from 60s. He just knew some people that was from 60s that had him, that was around. That's how he wound up meeting Big U. He's not from 6-0. Okay. He lived in Reno Valley majority of his life. Okay. All right. So this is the family tree. I broke the family tree down to y'all. So what alerted me to that situation is because when I went to go look for his records and I found his addresses, I found his daddy. Okay. Now, hold on real quick. because that's not the right screenshot. Hold on, I put the wrong shit in there. Give me a second. Oh, right here. Boom, boom. All right, and then hold on, let me get the other one. One is his. Boom. All right. All right, here we go. All right. So what alerted me to this is because when I find his daddy, okay, Cornell B. Lovejoy, right? When I found his daddy's records right here, right? Well, when I found him first, when I looked up his address, I seen his mother's maiden name, okay? Christopher Jamal Lovejoy, birth November 16th, 1983, gender male. Mother's maiden name, Seegers, okay? Seegers. Or Sagers, however they pronounce it, whatever they want to call it, right? So when I find his daddy, tell me what y'all see wrong in this screenshot right here. Tell me what y'all see wrong. Can anybody point out what alerted me to the situation when him being inbred? Can anybody point that out for me? Because they were trying to get you in trouble. Don't post no address though. No, I don't post addresses. Maiden name. Thank you, Haj. When I seen the daddy's shit, he has the same maiden name for the mother. And I'm like, well, wait a minute. Something's not right. My wife like, huh? How's that possible? That says one thing. There's incest somewhere, okay? The reason why they have the same maiden name is because, remember, Cornell mama is Gloria Lovejoy, which her maiden name is Seegers. 600 mama is Barbara Seegers, which is the sister of, let me pull it back up for y'all, which is the sister of fucking Gloria. Okay, so I'm like, this shit is crazy. Now, you know, you're going to have those people who are skeptical to say, well, blase, this, that. How do you match these people up? Well, it's because, which I can't put on the screen, is because when you go through all these people, when you find out, you said, or adoption, no, there's no adoption, bro. The man, look, bro, y'all seen 600, right? I'm going to put a picture of his grandma. There is no adoption, bro. Okay, I'm going to put a picture of Gloria. All right, I found Gloria's high school pictures. She's on the thumbnail. That's his fucking grandma, bro. That's Gloria. She looks just like 600. Now we know who 600 get his looks from, okay? There was no adoption in this, bro. We not gonna do that, bro. Daddy shouldn't have the same maiden name. Who does she look like, y'all? Can anybody answer that question? Who does this woman look like right here? Huh? Let me move my camera. Let me hide my camera so y'all can see it for yourself. Who does that woman look like on the screen, y'all? Tell me who she resembles heavily. Who y'all think she look exactly alike? Uh-oh. Damn, exactly. Chaz, we not giving no benefit of the doubt. He was not adopted. That nigga looks just like his grandma because his grandma sister probably looked just like her, which is Barbara. Okay? And like I said, when you go, because I can't put addresses on the screen, I wish I can. When you go to all their addresses and records, all of them all lived at the same addresses. Literally all have the same identical addresses. You can tell that, you know, how family usually works. You have a kid, they're going to be around 19, 20, 21, probably have a kid, still living with mommy and daddy before they venture off. Like, you can see all of it. You can see the timeline of what happened in this situation. Okay? I keep telling you, when you have access to records, you can see everything. Like, I can pull up fucking his grandpa's headstone right now, but I'm not that disrespectful. I don't disrespect the dead. Okay? But yes, he was not adopted. The man looked just like this is his daddy. Okay? Remember, I showed y'all the grandpa. So look at him. He looks just like 600, just a darker version. You want to know why he looks like a darker version of 600? Because I'm going to put 600's grandpa in the chat. I'm going to show y'all his grandpa, which is Bernard. Okay? Hold on. I think I've already showed a picture of Bernard before. But I'm gonna put him up in there anyway, so y'all can see why Cornell has the darker look to him. Okay. I still don't know how to pronounce that name. Kabiru. Appreciate the super chat. Let's go. Yeah, this is deep. I'm not lying, bro. Like, listen, bro. I'm devious with this shit, and I'm gonna show you what I found today. But since somebody want to keep playing with my name, we're gonna get to that next, which is Gigi. And I'm pretty sure her little minions is lurking in my chat right now. But hold on. How you think I was able to find Marciano's high school pictures, all of that? I have access to records, bro. I can find all that shit. Y'all can give me y'all mama real name right now, your grandma real name, and just a year she was born, and I'll be able to pull her shit up for y'all. And y'all gonna be like, whoa, what the fuck? I'll probably put shit up about them that they don't even have access to no more. All right, let me pull up Bernard real quick. Hold on. Where's his picture at? Here he is right here. All right, so boom. This is 600's grandma, Gloria, and this is 600's grandpa, Bernard. Okay, they had a kid who's Cornell. You want to know Cornell's full name? It's Cornell B. Lovejoy. His middle name is Bernard. He took his daddy's first name as his middle name. Cornell Bernard Lovejoy. That's why he has the darker side to him, because of the daddy. But if you look at him, the motherfucker looks just like 600 because they get their looks from the grandma. Okay? Like, this shit is crazy. This shit is wild, right? And like I said, if you go pay attention to everybody that has said something about 600, they always used to say, like, well, why he built funny? I'm not lying. Like, look at no, like, you know, Diddy shit. But his nipples is deformed. Like, one of his nipples is way down here, one is up here. He built funny. His chest is built weird. He don't look right. There's signs. Yo, Gloss in the motherfucking building. Big IBM shit. What it do, my guy? There's signs of something's wrong. You know what I mean? And like I said, I was not looking for this. I was not. I was just going to show that he's a liar by him saying, oh, yeah, all of my address I lived in was in it. Let me find it for y'all if y'all think I'm lying. What's the nigga name? Christopher. Right here. I'm gonna find the video that I was looking for, and he was like, "All my addresses was in the 60s," right? That's what made me go look at his addresses, because all his addresses, none of them was in the 60s. Hold on, let me find it. Where's that video at? Did he remove it? He probably removed it, because I don't even see it no more. But I do have it on my page. That's why I'm glad I get shit. It says, what it do, bro? IBM here. You already know, man. Big IBM shit. Go crazy. Gloss in the chat. Let's go. Yeah, he built like Shamar. He built real funny. And I've seen people in the comments like, why he's shaped like that? Why he built like that? He's not built like a normal man. He's like lopsided. like Shamar. Like, I don't know. There's this tequila bottle. What the fuck is it called? And it's like shaped like twisted up and weird. And they say it's like the Shamar bottle of tequila. Like, he's built weird, bro. And it makes sense. So yeah, he deleted that video, but I do have it on my page because I actually showed his shit, right? Let me find it. But the man said, oh yeah, all of my addresses was in the 60s, but one that was in Inglewood. Lies. Nigga never lived in the 60s. Just lies, all cap. And like I said, I've noticed when you got a big internet presence, people will believe you, because I'll give you the effect of what I'm talking about. You know, you guys know who Chad Ochocinco is, right? Chad Johnson that used to play for the Bengals in the NFL. Do you know all the jewelry that Chad Ochocinco wore was fake? And the reason why he was able to get away with it, because he was Chad Ochocinco. So they kind of use the same effect on the internet. Well, I'm Wack 100, I'm 600, so everything about me is authentic. There's no way you'll ever believe that it's fake. That's how it works with these dudes. But I'm the type that go get the receipts. That's just who I am. Like, nigga, you gotta prove me wrong. Like I said, I can say anything about a nigga right now. A nigga can say anything about me. A female can say anything about me. I can say anything about a female. Until you can prove it, say what you want to say. Like I said, keep saying it. I've had the worst of the worst put on my name, from bitches and niggas. I've done this to kids. I've been this in prison and da 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 da. I've had the worst of the worst you can put on my name, from enemies and bitter ass people. Prove it. That's my thing. Show me where I did this. Okay. All right, so boom, let me find this video of when he said that all his addresses is in the 60s, which is a fucking lie. I think this is it right here.
I'm for all my life. I ain't been to the pen and been gone for years. I went to college for a semester, came back.
Hold on, let me rewind it.
And I've been around them for all my life. I ain't been to the pen and been gone for years. I might have went to college for a semester, came back. But I've lived, all my addresses been in the 60s. I had one of them in Inglewood. Most of them, all nine of my addresses been in the 60s, bro.
Now,
I've been around them for all my life. I ain't been to the pen and been gone for years. I might have went to college for a semester, came back.
I'm gonna let y'all listen to
it.
But
I've lived, all my addresses been in the 60s. I had one of them in Inglewood. Most of them, all nine of my addresses been in the 60s, bro.
Yo, that being said, so let me pause this. Now, if y'all go to my Instagram and look at his previous addresses, not one motherfucking address was in the 60s. Dead homies. All motherfucking wolf tickets, all cap. This is one of the big, him and Wack is two of the biggest imposters to ever hit the internet. Y'all can say what y'all want to say about Luz. I can say the homie is, he gonna lie. This is what content is. But these guys try to lie to make you really believe it's true. Okay, at least with the homie, you be like, well, Luz full of shit. Nah, these motherfuckers will try to put some shit out there and really try to get y'all to believe it. Okay, the man wears weave. He's a fucking inbred. Okay, all type of shit. Like, he's just all the way through and through. Like I said, I wish I can pull the addresses on the screen to show y'all that the man lived in Reno Valley majority of his life. How the fuck you from the 60s? You was born in LA County. Y'all do know what LA County is, right? It's fucking widespread. LA County is one of the biggest counties in all of America. That don't mean you was born in the 60s or you grew up in the 60s. You see what I'm saying? I was born in LA. I was born in Torrance. You see what I'm saying? So, and grew up in Compton. So that don't mean shit. But I moved out when I was young to Vegas and started banging from Vegas. But just because you was born in LA County don't make you a real thoroughbred LA nigga, because I was born in LA County, but I rep Vegas. You see what I'm saying? So this dude is a fucking liar. Like I said, this is what these dudes do. Like I said, I told Sharice, if Lil Durk pop out on his Sunday service, the internet is going to go motherfucking crazy. And I can't wait. Because if he show up, y'all better be prepared for Wack scrambling to try to put out another false narrative. Remember, Luz is an informant because of that 2007 case that's not his, that is his brother's, that has been adjudicated. All right, so enough of this 600, right? We got to get to this girl Gigi, man, because I'm about to tell y'all what happened, okay? And like I said, I don't go looking for Gigi. I don't care about Gigi, none of that, until Gigi always keeps wanting to bring me up and blaming me for shit, okay? Trust me, people send me clips, people point out things to me, people send things to my DM. About a day or two ago, she had one of my posts up on one of her lives saying, look, they promote violence because he has a picture of me with my black eye when Luz hit me on his his post. I want to tell y'all a little bit about that black eye in a second, because all of it is straight bullshit, okay? When I tell y'all I get greasy with this shit, motherfuckers better leave me alone, right? All right, so like I said, I got access to records. That is Gigi's mama. That's Alicia, okay? This is Gigi's mama, okay? I digs for shit. And you start to see and unravel the truth about people. Once I get a little information that I need, I can go dig and I can find out who you are, okay? Mind you, last night, I get a call from one of Gigi's family members. Hey, can I talk to you? I'm like, yeah, what's up? Let me put this in the chat real quick before we get to this part. I'm going to show you how grimy motherfuckers is. Remember, the whole phone call with me and Gigi, when y'all heard me arguing with her, when she tried to say I threatened her, which I didn't, that came from Gigi provoking me through text message first. I've already said that before, right? So let me show y'all something real quick. All right, so remember, not too long ago, I think my last live I had, I told y'all that these motherfuckers had reached out to my baby mama. Somebody tried to pay. My baby mama said it was 4 people. Somebody tried to pay her to get her to come on Gigi's platform and tell lies about me, okay? these people even started DMing my child, threatening my son. Okay. I think anybody that was here my last live heard me speak on it. And all of a sudden, one of the people that my baby mom told me that sent her a message was the girl Pearl. And next thing you know, Pearl popped up in my chat. Okay. She started saying what she was saying, and I think somebody got her out of the chat. Right. So what Pearl was saying in the chat was, that's a lie. I didn't offer her anything. Like I said, my baby mama just told me one of the 4 people offered her money to tell lies, to come on GT platform to lie on me. I don't know who it was. My baby mama is the type of person where she doesn't want to be involved in no drama. She's paranoid. She's scared for her life every day of her fucking life. Right. So when I asked her for the screenshots of who's who, she wouldn't send them to me because she was like, I know you're going to post them, which I know I would have posted them. She's not stupid. So she didn't want to send them to me. So my way of confirming who, if she was accurate, first of all, she don't know about nothing I do. We haven't spoken a year and a half because me and her just don't get along. And another thing, oh, your baby mama and your kids don't fuck. My kids are adults. My kids with Daisy are fucking adults. Okay. They don't have to communicate with me or deal with me. They're adults now. I'm not obligated to them no more. Even though they get what they want from me, if they ask, they're adults. So that's another thing that they ran with, like, well, your baby mama says she don't deal with you, or we don't want nothing to do with him. That's because me and my baby mama don't get along like that. But we do communicate. She called me today twice, 3 times. Okay. So mind you, when the girl Pro was in my chat, anybody was here, Ghost, you seen it. She popped up in my chat. Well, she probably was lurking when I started talking about it, and she got oh, that's a lie. Go to Gigi stream right now. The screenshots is on the screen. I was like, I don't give a fuck about none of that. So because I didn't pay it no attention, Gigi has 2 people go on YouTube and tag me in a post. Okay. IBM Hoodlum, fraud offer money weird, and she can thank you for putting out false information. Okay. Now, this was sent last week. So they were desperately trying to prove that they wasn't the one out of the 4 people that offered her money, which is fine. Like I said, my baby mama said that one of the 4 people offered her money to go and lie. So first, this person tags me, purple. Now, this post actually was on talking back to this person. And part of the conversation, if I have the notifications up, I told this person in the sense of, he said something about Gigi. I said, tell Gigi she need to chill before I have a chit chat with Miss Alicia. Okay. Miss Alicia is her mama. All I said, hold on, let me see if I can find it. Like I said, I like to prove my motherfucking point, bro. I will show y'all, and I'm going to show you how devious and how manipulative and lying the bitch Gigi is. And that motherfucking community over there just runs with whatever she does, and they don't know this bitch is a conniving bitch behind closed doors. Okay? Let me find it. Oh, I still got my camera off. I didn't even know. My bad, y'all. All right, hold on. Let me find it. But this is what they do. They provoke you, right? And then when you respond and defend yourself, they go back and lie on you and say you threatened them, right? I'm going to show y'all. I'm going to show you how conniving this little bitch is, bro. Where's it at? I'm trying to find it. Find it. Or did they remove the post? Hold on. Let me try to find it. 7 days ago. All right, right here. No, that's Pearl. That's when she tagged me in her post. The girl Pearl, right? And let me see if the one that I actually commented on. All right, right here. All right. So boom. The post is still here. Right? So when she says what she says in the caption, well, look what I wrote. She told me someone offered her money so I can give a fuck about your screenshot. You really thought my baby mamas didn't fuck with me, and she called me and let me know everything. So what the fuck she got to lie for? Pearl wasn't the only one who wrote her. Okay? Who wrote her? Dead homies. All y'all dead to me. This is what I tell this person. If you really love Luce, you'd stand down. You can go to Riverside County Court Records. He has a warrant while he won't get bail. Guess what? He beat Gigi, pled guilty, if Gigi goes to court and says, yeah, loose friend is harassing me on a daily basis, do you really believe you're helping him? Like, I'm helping you out. Stay out of it. Let that man fight his case in peace. He don't need no extra bullshit. You're helping ignite. Now let me go back a couple sentences. Right here. Right? If what she says, Gigi goes to court and says, yeah, loose friend is harassing me. Hold on. Who the fuck tagged who in the post? Can anybody answer that question? These motherfuckers is crazy, bro. You're tagging me and then saying I'm harassing somebody? I'm not worried about Gigi. Why the fuck are y'all tagging me in posts? Because mind you, these are the people that reached out to my baby mama, threatening my motherfucking child. And then when I get on live and say, my baby mama let me know what y'all did, I'm harassing y'all. And then y'all turn around and then make a post and then tag me in it. And they say, if she goes and reports that you're harassing her, let's rewind. Remember the first time y'all heard about me and Gigi bumping heads was when IBM Hoodlum threatened Gigi. And I was like, I never threatened her. When I called her phone because she texted me first, all I said was, where the nigga at you said gonna link in Houston, tell him to link. And another thing I said was, I hope Legacy don't inherit what you have in your head because she's mentally fucked up. But what did she say after that? What? You said you hope somebody shoot me in the head. Okay. Remember that conversation? That play was set up through Wack. Remember, the next day she so-called went to the FBI building to report me, and R&B went down to the police station and report me. This was the same day. Okay. Their whole plan, because Wack texted me after I got off the phone with Gigi, like, oh, we got you, you're a dummy, which they didn't get me. Just because you're hearing her saying, oh, you said you were going to kill me, does not mean I said that. Like I said, I'm still waiting on that audio. Remember, there was a dude that came on my chat like, oh, I can show you where you said it, and he sends me the live. No, send me the audio where you heard me threatening her. You can't do it, right? So boom, right? Remember, the whole play with that was, if you guys know how restraining orders work, say if you got a restraining order on your girlfriend, right? Anybody that's a friend of your girlfriend or a family member starts harassing you, your girlfriend can get violated in her restraining order for it. So their play was, let's get him recorded, try to get him recorded threatening you so we can report loose and get him violated on a restraining order because this is his friend. That was the play. Okay? But where they fuck up at is, there is no audio of me threatening her, because nobody can sit here and tell me they heard me threatening her. Not yet. Nobody has ever said that. They just said, oh, you threatened her? Okay, well, send me the part where I threatened her. Then on top of that, you can't do that when you're the one provoking me. See, that's the part her community didn't see. They just heard me calling her phone, which you hear on her lot. IBM Hoodlum is calling. She set it up cold. But she didn't tell y'all that she was texting me, talking shit to me before I called her fucking phone. So if you're going to try to use the whole, I'm going to violate Luce's restraining order because you're harassing me, bitch, you harassed me by texting my phone out of the blue talking shit to me. So this was part of their play. So this purple person, you're a little off because you can't harass me and tag me and shit. And then when I start talking shit, you start saying this. I don't communicate with Gigi. I don't text her phone. I don't do none of that. She texts me and talks shit to me. All I do is respond to the evil, crazy bitch. Okay. So boom, let's read the rest of this, right? Y'all plotting to play. I said, y'all plotting to pay another motherfucker as we speak. I bet. Guess what? I can care less what a motherfucker got to say. Show them receipts. All right. So boom. Let me show the rest. Where's the rest of it at? 19 replies, right? Well, get your motherfucking facts straight. Never offered that broad no bread. I says, no, when my baby mama's saying y'all offered her money. That's why I posted her messages, because that's a lie. She keep playing. I'm going to have a chit chat with Miss Alicia. Y'all see it right there, right? If she keep playing, I'm going to have a chit chat with Miss Alicia. Alicia is her mama. Okay. Mind you, I never even commented on the second one they tagged me in, which is this one right here, which Pearl tagged me in. When I seen this pop up, this popped up literally 15 minutes after this one. So who's harassing who at that point, right? I don't even respond on this one. I'm like, I'm not wasting my time. Y'all trying to fuck with me, right? But, right? Never responded to this one at all. So if y'all seen it, I literally said, hey, she keep playing with me. I'm going to have a chit chat with Miss Alicia. Can anybody tell me in the chat what chit chat means? Does anybody know what the words chit chat with somebody means? Exactly, Tone. Just dumb. Y'all got screenshots of y'all harassing my motherfucking people and y'all tagging me and shit. Right, Ghost. So chit chat means you're going to talk to somebody, right? So y'all seen it yourself. I'm going to have a chit chat with Alicia. So let me rewind to last night. Doing my norm. You know, I'm a deadbeat father, but I got a house full of... If you guys don't know, you know, they called me a deadbeat father because my baby mama said that they don't deal with me. Once again, my baby mama that they're talking about, the one they DM'd, my kids with her are adults. Okay? I have 3 adult children that stay in Las Vegas. Take a wild guess where every one of my children that are non-adults live. Let's see if somebody's smart in the chat. I got 7 kids. 3 of them are adults. There's 3 of them that are minors. Take a wild guess. I mean, 4 of them that are minors. Take a wild guess where those 4 minors live. Since I'm a deadbeat, anybody want to take a wild guess in the chat where those 4 minors currently reside? In Texas. With who, Ghost? Where are those 4 minors at right now? With they motherfucking dad. But I'm a deadbeat. Okay? Crazy, right? Crazy as fuck, right? But anyways, right? So back to what I was saying. I get a phone call last night from her family. And this phone call, if her little motherfucking minions is lurking, the bitch know I'm telling the truth. Because I didn't even know who was who until last night. I get a phone call last night and say, hey, somebody wants to talk to you about a phone call that Gigi made to her mama that Gigi mama made to this person's grandpa. Okay? Gigi has told their grandpa, that IBM Hoodlum threatened her mama in a post on YouTube. But mind you, I'm not lying. I will call these people right now and they will tell you they motherfucking self. Gigi said that I threatened her mom on a post from YouTube. And I said, what post? They said that Gigi only sent her one part of the post and said that it was your post, which was the part y'all seen when I said I'll have a chit chat with Alicia. They only sent them that part of the screenshot, okay? Because that part of the screenshot doesn't show who made the post. And the family members on the phone's like, well, we don't see a threat. Chit chat means you're going to have a talk with her. I said, I know. And I said, take a wild guess. I said, what's next? She's like, what? I said, I didn't make the post. They made the post and they tagged me in it. I sent them the screenshots. Gigi called her motherfucking family and the grandpa, told them that I threatened her fucking mom. They're putting a police report out on me, all type of shit. And I'm like, what? What the fuck is going on? So now the family member that's on the phone is like, look, let me explain something to you about Gigi. Gigi is crazy in the head. The shit you see her doing, she has been doing for a long time. I don't give a fuck if y'all believe me or not. I don't really give 2 fucks. But you want to know what this family member told me? They said, you know that infamous picture that Gigi got going around with that black eye that she said Loose Cannon did to her? Loose Cannon didn't do that to her. I didn't know this. The family member tells me that Gigi has seizures. She said Gigi had a seizure one day and Gigi fell out and hit her eye, and that's how she got the black eye. And when her and Loose Cannon got into it, she called the police and blamed Loose Cannon for the black eye. Whoa. Can anybody in the chat tell Bobby and Hoodlum right now the vibes I've been telling people that I get from Gigi, the bitch from the movie? Hold on. Matter of fact, I even made a fucking thumbnail after it, bro. Where's that? Where's the motherfucking thumbnail? Right here. Hold on. Where's that? No, it's a video. Right here. Anybody know the name of this movie right here with Martin Lawrence? And he was dealing with the crazy bitch that was harming herself and blaming him for it. And he went to jail and everything for it. I've been saying this who this bitch remind me of. And guess what her family confirmed on the phone to me yesterday? That's exactly what she does. And that's exactly what's going on. They told me that they used to get phone calls at 2, 3 in the morning from Cannon saying, can y'all please come over here? Because she has put her hands on me. She has done this to me and she's done that to me. The family told me they used to have to go to their house. I think they lived in Corona or Carson. I can't remember the name, which city it was in Cali. All the way to their house to stop her from abusing Cannon. So now everything that I'm hearing from the family, a lot of this shit y'all hearing that she said Cannon was doing to her is what they're saying that she was doing to Cannon. They was like, Hoodlum, do you think she was driving all those fancy cars, living in a big house and all of that, and she didn't have no job? It was like when Cannon met her, she was a stripper and she stopped stripping because Cannon took her in. She had no money. So who the fuck you think was paying for everything? All the whole Cannon didn't have this and it was all mine, all motherfucking bullshit. I am trying my best as we speak to try to get this person on my platform so y'all can hear who Gigi really is. And I've already been noticed it. Like, the bitch is mentally fucked up. It's common sense. Look what she does on her platform. She's obsessed with a man. She's bitter about the fucking new wife. It's typical behavior. I've been through it before. Okay. Yes. Gigi was a stripper. Cannon met her stripping. Oh, I wonder if she told y'all about that. It says that's being a father to his kids. You dig with y'all stupid ass? Right. Like, come on, man. Right. A lot of people don't know whenever somebody is mentally fucked up, you can take advantage of them. They become real gullible. You want to know what this person told me yesterday on the phone as well? I'm glad y'all said that. It seemed like Wack is taking advantage of her to do his dirty work. So when she finally gets caught up in what she's doing, it don't look bad on him because it's not on his platform. If you notice, everything she is doing on loose, he has not put it on his platform. It's because when everything comes to light, it's not going to be on his shit. He don't have no receipts over there to say you're wrong. Okay, but yes, Gigi was a stripper. That's how Cannon met her. Okay, the black eye came from her having a seizure. She fell out, hit her eye, and then called the police when her and Cannon got into it and blamed him for it. Yes, there's a more shit that this family member was telling me. And if any of her fucking minions is in the chat right now, why don't y'all call her and ask her about the white lady? The family member said there was a point in time, I don't know if y'all ever heard Gigi over there praise her mom, Alicia. Oh, my mom's on my side. Oh, her family exposed her. They said not too long ago, Gigi was disowning her mom. Gigi fell under some white lady that lived up north. Some random white lady that they didn't know that lived up north. And she was claiming that as her mom and told her biological mom, fuck you. I don't know you. I'm disowning you. I'm not making this shit up. Okay? All this shit was told to me last night on a phone call. Oh, there's a lot more to Gigi. Y'all just don't know. And I don't want to give it all away. Okay? I don't want to give it all away. But I'm going to try my best to get this family member on this platform so they can tell y'all who the real Gigi is. Oh, if y'all don't know, I called her daddy today. Her daddy name is Randall. You want to know what Randall told me on the phone today? Which I'm kind of weird. I'm like, why would he say this? You know, they try to use my baby mama's screenshot when she said, oh, we don't deal with him. We don't talk to him as, oh, you're a deadbeat. I'll call Randall today. You want to know what Randall told me? He told me straight up, I don't even know who Jasmine is. And that's her motherfucking biological daddy. His name is Randall Adams. Okay. He told me he don't even know who that woman is. I wonder why. I wonder why your own motherfucking daddy don't even claim you, Jasmine. Sad. Sad, 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 fucking sad. I don't want to give y'all all the beans yet because I'm going to try my hardest to get this person on this platform so she can wake y'all up. So all the bullshit I've been in here telling y'all about this crazy ass woman is 100% true. Okay? All the shit y'all hear her saying Cannon did to her is what she was doing to Cannon. All she did was use a couple of real receipts to wing y'all over to say, well, we believe her. Okay? That's what she did. I've been called that out. Oh, trust me. This motherfucker's a devil in a red dress. Y'all don't even want to know. She's absolutely fucking nuts. This isn't the only time she's done this to somebody. Okay? Like I said, the woman is absolutely crazy. She makes up lies on people. Here it is. Made up a lie on me again. I threatened her mom because I said I'm going to have a chit chat with your mom, to where you're calling the grandpa. The grandpa is calling other people. People are calling me like, what's going on? All of this is a fucking lie. These are her people harassing me, which I don't give a fuck about it. But you can't sit here and say, well, we're going to violate this man's restraining order because you're harassing Gigi and y'all the ones harassing me and my people. How smart can y'all fucking be? You guys are dumb. Dumb as fuck. But anyways, before I get out of here, all right, I don't give a fuck. It is what it is. If they want to run with it for content, and I know y'all finna clip it up and run with it, I don't give a fuck. But I'm tired of people thinking I'm lying about this no jumper paperwork. So I'm going to put the mugshot of one of the punk motherfuckers that's getting arrested from the motherfucking no jumper paperwork. Now, since motherfuckers don't want to believe me. So yeah, get ready to clip it up and run with it. And y'all should already know who it is, because I'm only going to put his mugshot out there because it's fuck him. He dead to me. Let me find it. Hold on. So yeah, get ready to clip it up. I know this, y'all finna go crazy with it on YouTube. I don't give a fuck. But ain't no motherfucker finna call me a liar. Gizzy, that's exactly who it is. Fuck that nigga. I'm gonna run content on him too soon. So y'all get ready. Like I said, I got remember I was telling y'all the story he told Wack about me. I'm the one not allowed to my hood because I got caught doing rainbow shit and all that. Remember I kept saying that that's his story? Oh, I'm gonna let his baby mama tell y'all herself in the audio I got. Dig that though. Hold on. Mm. All right. Boom. Hold on, Mary. I'm going to listen to the rest of that real quick. Since motherfuckers think I'm lying, what that say right there? What that say right there? Give me my motherfucking respect. I don't need to lie to y'all. There's one of the mugshots from the paperwork right there. Cal State photo. Cal photo. This is from the no jumper paperwork. Huh? Y'all want to call me a liar now? Y'all want to act like I have not seen this fucking paperwork? I keep telling y'all. Wack and Adam 22, for some reason, right, are in the paperwork as non-cooperating. Adam, how are you not cooperating, sir, if you gave them the footage to your building? It's in the paperwork. So why are they hiding you? Why are they protecting you, Adam 22? Y'all better wake the fuck up. The two people that met up together when Wack was up there begging for his job and pointing out people in that fucking surveillance footage are the so-called two people who are just walking away from this issue. And everybody's like, well, Adam didn't do nothing. But guess what Adam is in trouble for? A lawsuit. Guess what he's running from? A lawsuit. No jumper already going broke. Guess what Wack's doing? He's trying to unattach himself from him orchestrating this shit. The same two motherfuckers that and Gloss is in the chat right now. Dead homies. Gloss will tell you. Not even an hour after we got off the phone. Mind you, I will say it over again. I'm on the phone with Luce. He like Adam calling. Mute your phone. He merges me in. Adam 22 told him on that phone call that Wack was just up there begging for his motherfucking job. Adam said, I showed him the surveillance footage. The way Adam tried to put it, though, because you got to understand how this works. Any nigga that bang, of course, we're going to think like, why the fuck would you be showing him the footage? He made it seem like in a sense of, oh, I was just fucking around and I showed him the footage and he just started to just randomly point people out. Okay? No, nigga. You was pointing the people out for Adam because Adam had to let the police know who the fuck who was who. And Wack, y'all would know who the first, I said it already, the first motherfucker Wack pointed out in the video and said his name was Gigi. We had a meeting about this shit an hour after this happened. Guess who was in the motherfucking meeting and we told him and everybody else what happened? Gizzy. And guess who Gizzy fuck with right now that just lined him up to incriminate himself on fucking YouTube? Gizzy. Look at this shit. I even made a post about it on Instagram. Y'all believe me now? I ain't seen that paperwork. I gotta tell y'all, bro, y'all don't have to believe me. I know who's in the paperwork. I know the charges. I know every motherfucking thing. And I'm gonna say it again and I'm gonna keep telling y'all. Marciano is not cooperating. Wack 100 is not going to jail for it. Now, after, I don't know I'm not putting no snitch jacket on nobody. I can't tell y'all. But I'm letting y'all know right now, Wack is not, why you think he moving around freely like he has no fear? Pay attention. All right, but let me show you. This is the craziest shit that I've witnessed in a long time. Listen to this shit. It says, damn, I know they hella mad. I be him to do it again. Like, stop it though. Don't stop it. Right. Gloss. I'll be trying to tell these motherfuckers, bro. I'm not just making this shit up. Motherfuckers this whole time like, well, you ain't seen the paperwork. You're lying. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Like, come on, man. All right, listen to this shit though.
Let's just dive right in. Everybody, the video's out about the no jumper situation. So can you shed a little light on how that situation even happened, or like how did that situation Gizzy just confessed to all his? He did.
Listen to this shit.
When did he do that? I didn't know he was on no jumper.
Let's listen to that again. Remember when Gizzy first came on? When they got right to the program about their conversation, what did she start talking to him about?
Let's just dive right in. Everybody, the video's out about the no jumper situation. So can you?
All right. So right then and there, she's talking to him about the no jumper situation that she knows he was involved in. Remember, a month ago on the account that Gigi had before this. Remember, if you guys don't know, Gigi had two YouTubes. Well, I had a YouTube account before the one she has now. The other one got snatched by YouTube because she decided to put Sharice Mills' naked pictures on there, which was a Wack 100 play. Wack 100 told her, hey, expose her, get the content, make another YouTube, and promote a YouTube channel. Why you think she grew so quick? Why you think she's at almost 8K subscribers in less than 3 weeks? That was the play. Blow your other page up with exposing Sharice. Don't worry, we got you. I'm going to promo your motherfucking shit, and you're going to get it right back. And look what happened. So listen to it, right? She immediately started talking to him about the no jumper shit. And he's
shed
a
little
jumper.
light on how that situation even happened, or like how did that situation just?
Let me tell you how police these motherfuckers is. Now, when he gets off the live, somebody in her chat tells her Gizzy just told on himself. Listen to what she says after.
Gizzy just confessed to all his. He did. When did he do that? I didn't know he was.
I didn't know.
He was on no jumper.
I didn't know he was on no jumper. When did he do that? Whole motherfucking game. This bitch on her first YouTube channel was over there telling on Gizzy. She was telling on everybody in the no jumper video. She's the one that named all of them and said she contacted the police and told on all of them. Gizzy's so fucking slow, he don't even realize that this was the bitch that gave him all the info. And Wack lined the nigga up to get on her show. If you pay attention, if you watch that live with her, Wack sent him over there to do this interview with her to clear himself. Because if you notice the question she was asking him, well, it was like, Well, did you know it was going to happen? Did anybody tell you this is going to happen? So as he's saying, no, nobody texted me, nobody told me this, it clears Wack. Because remember, Wack is running from him orchestrating it. So if somebody that was there that incriminated themselves and said that they was there and they were part of it say, hey, I never got a message from Wack saying do this, do that, you just cleared Wack's name. He don't even know that Wack put him in a trick bag, and this bitch put him in a trick bag as well.
You guys are so funny. You hate him from outside.
Like, this shit is
let's
wild.
Just dive
Listen to
right
this
in.
shit.
Everybody, the video's out about the no jumper situation. So can you shed a little light on how that situation even happened, or like how did that situation Gizzy just confessed to all his? He did?
Y'all listen to this shit, right?
When did he do that? I didn't know he was on no jumper.
When did he do that? Bitch, when did he do that? You interrogated him the whole time. So what did you do? And how did you feel? All of this shit, and he's answering it. Like, what the fuck? When I tell you these some cold-hearted motherfuckers, bro, they do people wrong. They fucking fuck motherfuckers over, and he was dumb enough to get on the motherfucking show and do it. But like I said, once again, don't ever call me a fucking liar, because I don't need to lie. I'm not the liar in this situation. Y'all said I didn't have the paperwork. Oh, Gloss will tell you I seen the paperwork. One person that can vouch that knows I seen that paperwork is IBM Gloss, dead homies. And like I said, I can tell you detail. Matter of fact, let me give you a little detail about this cat right here. Y'all seen how goofy he was, right? No. Y'all seen how goofy he was, right? To get on the live with Gigi and incriminate himself. She's on there fucking playing Detective Gigi. He's answering all the questions, put himself at the scene. He even said he did this and did that. He incriminated himself the whole time to where somebody in her fucking chat said he just confessed to everything. So everything that the detectives are, when they bring him in, and everything that they're going to sit him down and talk to him about, they don't even need to talk to him about it anymore, because he already answered that on her fucking live. Dummy. This is the dummy of the year. And let me explain to you why he's the dummy of the year and wonder why he's in this mug. Gizzy is the one that took Jay Reed's wallet. It's in the paperwork. Can't say I'm snitching. They already got it down. I'm not telling. It's already there. He took Jay Reed's wallet. He took a debit card or credit card out of the wallet, went to a liquor store and bought a bottle off the man's motherfucking debit card. It's in the paperwork. Now, you mean to tell me you got to be that motherfucking dumb? Because every time you swipe a debit or a credit card, take a wild guess what's looking right at you. Take a wild motherfucking guess what's looking right at you every time you use a motherfucking bank card or a debit card or a credit card. What is there? Now, come on, man. Dummy of the motherfucking year. Dummy through and through. And this is the guy that went and said that I'm not allowed back in my hood. Last time he was in the hood, one of my homies from my neighborhood marked him out. Shout out Beat Up. Okay. And I wasn't allowed in my hood because I got caught doing some rainbow things. Well, I've been said it. And I'm going to keep saying it over and over. The story he told Wack about me is actually his life, not mine. When I run the content next time on him, I'm going to let y'all hear it for yourself. All right. But anyways, make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. And like I said, this shit is probably going to be floating all over YouTube. I didn't want to do it, but I'm tired of being called a liar. You didn't see the paperwork. Wack is getting arrested. No, he's not. They ain't even watching. They ain't even worried about Wack or Adam 22. I wonder why. Can anybody in the chat answer this question before I get out of here? Who's typically the person that's involved in the case that they always give leniency to? Can anybody answer that question real quick before I get out of here? Who's the one that always gets leniency that's involved in the case? Hold on. Who's that person? The Rats. Thank you. I'm IBM Hoodlum, man. I'll probably be going live in the next week, depending on my situation. Remember I told y'all we on our way to moving to the ranch, so we got to get our house together to get ready to sell it, all type of shit like that. So I have been inconsistent because of this process. Like we'll be out of here in less than a month and a half. So I'm highly busy. You know, I'm a deadbeat father, but I got fucking 4 kids that I deal with all day, every fucking day, hands on. Haj know what my household look like, okay? But I'm the deadbeat of the year, according to Gigi. But anyways, man, make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for everybody who tuned in. And the next content gonna be ran on who the real rainbow person is, like I've been telling everybody. And I didn't want to do it, but because of the shit this motherfucker keep doing, I'm gonna let y'all hear from her baby mama, his baby mama, her motherfucking self. All right. Thank you guys. Appreciate it, man. And I'll see y'all next time, man. I'm out.